Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there.
Greetings, everyone. It is your boy, Matty Rants, and welcome to another Sunday installment of The Panel here on YouTube. Hope everyone's having a great and wonderful day. I know it is May the 8th. That means it's Mother's Day. So for all the mothers out there, for all the any kind of mother, any other person, anybody who you consider to be a mother, happy Mother's Day to you. It's not really a good day for me. I don't have a mom with me to celebrate, so I'm not really in the zone today. So I'm going to try my best to get through this as we have DragCon coming up here. But once this is over, I'm probably going to go back into my pit of silence. Let's get my social medias out the way first before I get my panel members up in here. And we got a few things to talk about today, including a Rate the Runway from last week's episode of Drag Race España. That was a ball, ladies and gentlemen. That's the Spanish ball. We're going to do a little yes or no on that one. Then we're going to talk about Julie's paper bag bitch ass. Oh, sorry, YouTube. I try to make it all the way to 3 minutes, but that lady gets on my last nerves. So trust and believe, dragging will continue, especially with 2 PhDs in this motherfucker. And Moon Knight will be discussed because we forgot about it last week. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness has been seen by both parties. So all of us will give it in there. Okay. And then we'll talk about a little DragCon stuff, a couple of things with that here today. So I hope everyone's having a beautiful one. Then why the hell, bitch? Oh, I'm going to read you because your Facebook status, Blake, said something different. I must have confused you with the other light bright Christopher Robin. That's what messed me up. Yeah, I was the other Winnie, not the poo. See, that's how that goes. Hold on. We'll do a light review with Blake here, not to give things away if he is going to see it. The private chat is going in. Okay. Duly 10 points for shade. Go on, Hufflepuff. All right. At Matty Rants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants. That's in the link tree in the description down below. Grab a branch, eat some fruit, Activia, poot. Beach, if you don't got no merch, I don't know what to tell you. It's with dragqueenmerch.com. That's right. Teamed up with Miss Bible Girl. Hey, Miss Bible Girl. Biblioteca. That's a library, I think. Anywho, check me out on dragqueenmerch.com. Type in Matty Rants. Get your Mattivia shirt. Get your Rant Pack shirts. Get your The Panel shirts. Get your Sundays with the best with the panel. Tank tops and tees. Oh, yeah. Many things. Patreon. For as low as $1, you can watch me react to some of these shows. Today it will be Bad Boys Club LA. I more than likely will have that edited and posted tonight, since this week is going to be very much about me traveling to Los Angeles and Vegas. So yes, Bad Boys Club tonight with the Patreon. And soon tomorrow with España season 2. Okay. And then we got, what's going on here? What's happening? Jesus. I have so much going on. Cameo. Catch me on Cameo. Book me on there for any special occasion. Thank you for the recent reviews. I appreciate those 5-star reviews y'all gave me on Cameo. And yeah, again, you will be able to meet me at DragCon as well as my panel at Drag Queen merch booth, Miss Bible Girl's booth. That's right. I actually have the booth number, so I will be providing that later on in this field of pictures today, and we'll talk about that later with the DragCon stuff. But you'll be able to catch us Sundays specifically from 10:30 to 12:30 at that booth. We will be filming some stuff for the panel, so if you drop on in and you don't mind being on camera, let me know. If you don't want to be on camera, that's fine. We'll put that down and give you nothing but the love that you deserve, baby. Okay. Will you be posting on Patreon while in LA? I mean, probably not, because those are reactions. I'm not bringing my mirror with me. So if I do post anything to Patreon, it's going to be drag con related stuff until I get back home. That doesn't mean you need to unsubscribe from my Patreon while that happens, as it's $1 a month. But I'm just saying, we're going to go over that schedule in just a second here, okay? Matty on them reactions. Wait, Matty drunk Matty on them. Shut up. I mean, low key. I was drunk the last one. I was. Milan makes me itch. Okay, so let's go ahead and bring in my first co-host here. A shoulder or two will do for you here on his way to New York. Not little mama hopping up on stage though. She was invited via the request for employment. Catch her outside. How about that? Ain't talking about that Bergoli. It's Dooley does it.
Hello. You know what day it is? It's Sunday again.
No, it's Saturday.
Maybe not in this timeline, because I did the homework and I saw the movie.
Listen, okay, to the
From the
sound.
sound.
In my heart. Yeah, I mean, honey, you always have to understand and know that you're good old the black gays when you hear that Dream Girls beat, because we know the movie Curtis is supposed to love me. Dun, 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 dun. Curtis was supposed to love me. But we'll go there. Dooley, welcome on board. Thanks so much for being here. See, Diggy is not here today, nor is Jamar84. See, Diggy had other things to do today, so he will not be able to make it. And Jamar is busy working on Chasing Atlanta today, as he is a producer so successful and so busy. But they both will be at DragCon, so you will be able to meet them both there. However, I got my two San Diego hoes with me. Where the Parkers, ooh, sorry, we're doing things we're doing. Join us. Oh, I do that Countess Mom run.
Parker.
Yeah. It's like, that's not. Julie, what are your social medias, please?
We are so gay.
I'm done with you. I'm so done with you. I'm so done with you. Right?
That's funny. Hi, y'all. It's Sunday again. Welcome back to the panel. It's good to be here. Y'all know y'all can find me on Instagram at Duly Noted with 2 underscores in the middle. That's DOOLEY__NOTED. For all the content, that's the gym selfies, the lewds, and the food. Or you can follow me at Dooley Does Food on Instagram just for some cute food pics. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Find me over on YouTube as Dooley Does Food. That's on pause while your girls get packed up. Light a candle, say a prayer. I should hear about an apartment tomorrow. Let us pray, girl. Let us pray. I need that 1 bedroom. Let us pray. You can also find me on Twitter at _Dooley Noted _. That's _DOOLEYNOTED _. And if none of that made sense, find me on Linktree at linktree.com/Dooley__noted.
Thank you, Dooley. We're going to work on your media training. I'm just playing. We're going to get him to, well, then again, I be telling you my whole story. Down the road and back again.
Preamble.
But I can, because it's my channel.
Bridge,
my
verse,
channel.
Another verse,
do what
a chorus,
I want.
A joke, a chorus, a
yes.
verse.
Don't forget the
dance
joke.
Break.
Do not forget the joke in between. There is one bit of corn that you will find in between.
Choreography. Ad-libs,
because Dooley knows
verse.
I want a variety show. So, like, if I have my way and we get the money, I'm getting a variety show, and the panel will be on a variety spectrum. I'm telling you.
Are we gonna be nice to each other today? I don't know. I'll think about it, because she was flirting with my man this weekend, and I really didn't appreciate that. But we'll see. We'll see what the energy is when she gets into the room.
We'll see. I can't promise anything. All right, next person up here is coming to you live and in color. He was at the GLAAD Awards because she is successful and a part of the community. A blue wall will do, but a blue pill, I think not. Listen, if you want a dream or a fantasy, find this baby down in San Diego. Lies, she's never to be found. Lakeisha, San Diego.
Greetings and salubrious salutations, all. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Sunday. So lovely to be with you all today again.
Thanks for being here and not on vacation. How are you doing, Blake?
You know, I had a great weekend, had some good time with someone that you can go check out on my Instagram.
I was going to ask later on if you wanted to have a 5-minute, don't give too much away, because people like to keep numbers, situationship of discussing how you felt in that moment while you was at that show. But that's what I would ask. Light.
At the GLAAD Awards?
Light, yes, light.
It's a really lovely event. All of the people from the community are there. They honor some really cool people. Lots of drag queens are there. I saw Jackie, Trinity, Evie, a couple other girls. Obviously, I saw Wilson Cruz and had brunch with Wilson Cruz.
You took pictures with Wilson. Don't do that. There are pictures of Blake with Wilson Cruz. So when I tell you my so-called life has met the panel, I'm happy. I lived vicariously through Blake, through his pictures. I was like, that's me actually sitting right there.
The phone number is in my cell phone, so
I'm such a fan of his. So that's cool. And he deserves it. He's been quite a great face for the POC Black community. He's is it Afro? What is it? There we go. And so that's why I was once again been a fan of the Wilson Cruz. Also the Cruz down here too. She body. All right. Hey, we got some super chats. Des King, Maddie, excited to see you in the panel. Drag Julie today. Will.
Oh, we have things to say about
I can't stand her. She's on my last nerves.
And thanks for coming to my review. As you know, she is the leather handbag that nobody wants, the Julie. Plan on making a mistake and not owning up to it. Plan on picking up your kids and causing a scene. Plan on ordering a no foam cafe latte and getting mad when it is the right order. Grab yourself a Julie. They're for free because ain't nobody want this. It's not worth shit. We're going to get her. I'm not done with that lady. I won't be done with that lady ever. Came for Tokyo and he was at peace. I don't do this. Angel underscore here. Hey y'all, glad I could catch the panel as today is my 21st birthday. Much love to
Happy
all
birthday.
of y'all, and can't wait to see y'all go in that bitch. Oh, y'all really want to go in on Julie? Stay amazing, successful. Happy birthday to you, 21. Don't drink too much, baby. Take your time with alcohol, okay? Don't. Maddie's 21st birthday was butterflies in the sky. Gone.
Really? I had a 21st birthday weekend.
I was in college. Oh yeah, I was gone. They had to carry me in the car.
I don't even remember 21.
Oh, I do. I had a dinner. We went to the club. Then I had a house party the next day. Like I had it planned out.
See, we went to Olive Garden because it was still that girl back then, and then after that it was a blur. I don't remember, but it was a fun time. It was a fun time. I did remember most things. Thank you for being here, Dooley and Blake. Once again, 3 out of the 5 of us for the panel. Saying this right now, just to start this up, we will be at DragCon, 13th through the 15th. You may see us walking around, doing whatever. Don't be afraid to say hi. Everyone's nice, even Blake.
Usually.
She's really cool, I promise you. But just don't walk up smelling like poop. But listen, I'm just kidding. But no, seriously, even for me. Okay, so now I'm gonna say this now. On Sunday, we will specifically be at the dragqueenmerch.com booth. So if it's better, works out for you, you can wait that day. We will be there for a good 2-hour time frame. Okay. But if you stop and see me somewhere and I'm running around with Dooley or whatever, don't be like, I can't, because that happened last DragCon. And someone's like, Maddie, I wanted to talk to you, but I was so nervous. I said, bitch, if you didn't bring your ass over here,
just say hi, keep pushing.
And I would have gave you a hug that you may have needed that day, because I'm good for energy transference, bitch. I'm all about the let me give you my love, because that's what we do. Well, I do, and my panel will do a little bit of a.
We're gonna be inebriated and
we'll be having a good time. Yeah, I will be on my eddies. I'm going to tell you that right now.
Probably.
I'll be interviewing people, and I will be on my eddies. I will be litty and doing work. So y'all should see, but I already do it now. I mean.
Well, I text Matt last Monday talking about some, Daddy Matt, can we go to the dispensary?
And I'm like, why are we asking for permission?
But Julie remembers when I lived out there, I had set my, my marks in a couple places. Yeah, I know the underground spots. I know the regular spots. I know we got a dope. Okay, here we go. What you need from me, and we get free. That's what we're looking for, the free, but the nice free. I don't want that cheap free. Okay.
I know Reggie, Lord.
It needs to come in a Ziploc bag, like a vacuum sealed bag. The girls out here in Philadelphia are dying off of marijuana because the kids are lacing it with fentanyl. It needs.
Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Yeah,
that's why we buy from accredited dealerships. Our cars are not rented. They are purchased for it in cash. I know mine is. Hey, bitch. Okay, listen. Okay, cash rules everything around me. Cream, get the money. Dollar bills, y'all.
Yes.
What y'all know about that music? Okay. All right. Espana's going to get a run through. It's a ball. Because in reality, I really do want to get back to the real world homecoming because it has been that show. It has been that show. Moon Knight, of course, we forgot that last time. We'll do this Multiverse of Madness. So we'll get a little bit of a light treatment. This will not be a very long episode today. So I'm asking that you just chill out. It's okay, y'all, because DragCon is going to take up a lot of time. I'm just going to be real. I'm going to be busy. Dooley's going to be busy. Blake's going to be busy. C. Diggy, Jamar, all of us are going to be out there cutting up, giving you the key. And we're going to be filming a lot of shit too. So before we start though, I apologize, gentlemen. I forgot to do this first. You know, things need to be said.
Your disclaimer.
Hi, hello. I'm going to read this aloud to the children in the back of the library whose parents decided to bring them here late. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs, or lack thereof. Diamante. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program. Please don't be a poot. Lovato. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some Mattivia and have a good poot, because I am not doing it today, and neither is my panel. So now that you know,
Oh, that's right.
relax. Don't do it. Okay, just relax. Just relax.
You wanna come?
And believe me, I'm filming a new disclaimer when I'm in LA, as well as an outro video. So trust, more to come. Very 1980s infomercial. Just think of Jackie's back. like I'm selling a hair care product. Oh yes, I'm gonna go full on foolery. Yes, very that. I put it on my dog. I put it with a pickle, just like a chip.
Tandra, make it a double.
Go ahead and dip it in there, girl. She said, eh.
And then the lawsuit.
Maybe. Such a good movie. Do yourself a favor and watch Jackie's Back if you've not watched it.
Please. It's on YouTube. Mm-hmm. I have the DVD because I had to get a physical copy of it. But it's some lady mad because her dog lost its fur.
Yield.
Yield.
Yeah. Talk about the milkman. He never delivered.
Wait, the blaxploitation film?
Oh, like Coco. Bad Mama Jabba. Coco. I just bought some Mattivia, actually. Well, I hope it falls through. No, seriously, I hope it does. Don't let me up in there, baby. That's toxic. All right, so let's get on over to Espana first and talk about this ball episode that was set in both the 10th century, 20th century, and 30th century. Past, present, future. Very much that. Theresa May was the special guest today. Shout out to Theresa May. We love you down. She gonna be at DragCon, sis. I'd love to see you. I'd stop by that booth. I certainly would. Speaking of which, they put a couple of girls in between other girls that I'm not happy about. And I'm like, oh, so y'all want me to run into the people who I've dragged the most. Oh, okay. All I know is I have to go see one of my favorites, and one of the girls who I dragged is right next to her. So I'm like, well, honey, if she got something to say, beat, who got the keys to the reach? Me. But Teresa, you look expensive. I'm here for it. And this Marge Simpson
Like
wig.
his hair. Yeah.
I love it all. Like she looks like that embroidery on that garment looks sick.
Expensive. Just old money. Very that. I said Auntie Mame when I saw this outfit. For the girls that know. It's for older babies. How you doing out there? Hold on, Jackie Washington. Love goddess. Get down on your knees for this love goddess. Oh, woo. Jackie Washington stole my body. People just die on Jackie Washington Day.
Did you know that?
Did you know that?
Just did.
They're just doing laundry. Then poop. Oh, y'all, Patreon, you better request for me to do that video because I will react to that one down. Oh, my goodness. All right, so we start in this 10th century here. This is more of a yay or a nay situation with descriptions if necessary. Sharon is first.
I didn't quite get it. So It's a nay for me. I think it looks expensive. I just didn't quite understand what she was going for.
It was the makeup makes it feel uncomfortable, but I like the garment.
It's like, who punched her in the eyebrows?
I was just like, what is this?
Like someone just took a 2x4 and was like, slam, and she had
It
to
looks
walk.
like a strawberry shortcake Cabbage Patch.
That loves
Mm,
cocaine.
Not cocaine.
I said
Jesus.
cocaine. I said,
Oh,
Dooley's gonna learn. Dooley's gonna learn.
I mean, based on that white lipstick, though, I can see how you.
it might be. That's what I thought.
I tracked with you.
And then there's the white dots on her nose and the
It looks like she sneezed after getting popped in the face. She was on her way to get it and she hit it too hard. It was like, oh shit, I chew. Just Uma Thurman all over in Pulp Fiction. Wrong baggie. Wrong baggie. Sorry, Sharon. I don't want it. Chop. Estrella Extravaganza. Estrella. Chop.
This I actually conceptually liked.
I was going to say the same thing.
I actually really liked the idea of it. I think the execution
is poor.
However, in the 10th century, I just don't know that I would expect like high execution of things either.
Like the boots, those high execution of those boots that have no business with this outfit whatsoever. Like it took me out of the fantasy completely. I said, look at this Jesus cloth over here. And then all of a sudden you got daddy boots. Like, no, I just can't. Hold on.
How is it supposed to be on her feet? Like,
I don't like the fit of it either. It's too poofed.
That sword is killing me.
Like you going into battle looking like a sheep.
Bitch, she had to pull that sword out like this. I was like, all right, get it, sister. Is there a waste of time? And I love Estrella, but I was not happy with her this week. I was like, girl, but I've seen worse.
The mug is right.
That part. And I've certainly seen worse. Matty Morphosis, excuse me. Venedita Von Dash is next. And her idea for this 10th century was to sort of give like the planets and like the stars in the sky. And this actually opens up from Maddie's face to give us stars in the jacket, which were with lights that she had put in there. I was kind of gagged when I saw that. Like, oh, that's cool. What did we think of this?
I'm giving this a boot.
Same.
Oh.
It's a no for me, dog.
Not dog. Wait.
I get. Come on, Randy Jackson.
Yes.
I get it, but I don't know that. No, I'm sorry, I can't.
It's no, and it looked for her. It looked cheap to me.
I'm just happy Maddie made it to a different franchise.
This is like the moon from Bear in the Big Blue House.
Girl, this gives me the moon from Link from Zelda. Child, this is giving Smash Brothers tease. He's about to crash into the stage, bitch.
The face on it. The face makes it look so poor.
Butterflies in the sky. She look a little bit like Laganja right here. No shade.
The face.
The face, yeah.
And
I like she maintains her beard though.
That part. She's giving me inspo for the chin straps. Diamante Mary Brown is next.
Boo.
Boo. Boo. Boo. Boo. Bitch, put some hair on your head.
Boo.
An aversion to wigs.
It looks like she got excommunicated from the Lollipop Guild, and they was like, "Baby, you gotta go." And then she just had to leave it was on her back. That's what she had.
This looks a mess.
That's not it.
Up next is Bizarro Peppermint.
Like,
and I love Diamante, but she be walking like she's about to kill someone. You know what I'm saying?
Killing roaches.
Like just stomp. Now on Broadway.
Make me wanna. Make me clap my hands and make me
Next up is I can't. Next, next up is Drag Sethless. And they had a theme this entire episode with the ball, which was communication, and started with writing as the first way to go. This I thought was phenomenal.
I like this a lot.
Beautifully executed.
Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
Ooh, who walk harder, Diamante or Diabetti? Well, see, there's a size difference too, because if you've seen Attack on Titans, you know smaller Titans have to move their feet a little bit more, but the bigger ones just simply raise and just stomp. You know, so I would say Diabetti has more of a radius of control with their stomps, while Diamante has powerful small impacts. Little ball.
Not a zone of control passive. Get out of here.
I'm just saying, you know, one's a
Not a
missile
zone of
launcher
control
and the other one's a grenade. So, you know, there you go. It's going to be popped right there. The other one's going to travel. She's going to move around, you know, across continents. Declaration of Independence, but make it fashion.
I was gonna say she like the Da Vinci Code, but
She
works.
does.
Same energy.
say that.
Same energy.
I can see it. Dead Sea Scrolls tease.
It is gorgeous. Like,
Mhm.
Do you know I read them books and I got mad when they killed off the main? I said, "Baby, you did." I read all 97 of these books for us. I was mad. I was so mad.
I'm glad you did. I was not. Child, they said a movie was being made. I'm like, for why? Okay, I can't. Go off,
mad.
sister. Go off, Sethless. Marina is next. What do we give this outfit representing this bride? She sort of gave this story throughout the entire runway theme of where marriage has come from, where with restrictions and then breaking it, and right now she's restricted. There is wheat on her head.
It's a boot.
Or Elliot with 2 T's sitting up there. I don't know.
Boot. It's a boot.
What you give it, Blake? I like this.
I like it. I do like it. I do. I think it's pretty. It moves well. I think she looks really good in it, and I think that's probably why I have an issue with it. Is because there are very few things I don't think she would look good in, and so I think by default she's not relying on the body, but I do think that it helps her significantly.
She's good for presentation.
Mhm,
I
that's
can see her on the cover of an Aveeno bottle. You know, since there's wheat on the front of it, it would make sense. Like, don't want to be
No.
this, like very much that. Like she's the
Put her on
before.
the Wheaties bottle.
I, like Jennifer Aniston pops
The
up.
Quaker Oats dude is shook. He's like, "Oh, she coming for my gig."
It's the new all-inclusive. No, for Pride Month, they got on the front of it.
I mean, they got rid of Aunt Jemima, so he might be next.
Hey, y'all know Aveeno, that Jennifer Aniston lotion. That's what I call it. That's the Jennifer Aniston lotion. She only got a couple of contracts. It's Aveeno and one other one. I'm like, there go Jennifer. She ain't got shit to do but tell us about lotion. Go on, sister.
She did something with skincare.
What you said, Aveeno?
Oh, I guess that's probably what that is. It's skincare.
Yeah, she's less Alicia, more Keys. Half.
Yeah, I like it.
Me too. Okay, moving forward here. She's a little dry in a vagina. Okay, sorry.
Oh, God. Like a vagina.
Dry like a vagina.
Vagina.
That was terrible. Jariji Jaclee is next, giving you angelic warrior tease. Girl, when she had moved that arm and it pulled out them wings, I'm sorry, I was living for this. It just gave me so much. It gave me editorial tease. I liked it. So what do y'all think?
If I remember correctly, she was trying to reference Joan of Arc. I feel like that was mentioned somewhere. I like it. It's cute.
Yeah, I like it crotch up. The mismatched shoe threw me for a whole loop.
That's what I liked about it, though. I was here for I was like, okay, so it's a battle shoe, and then low-key she's giving light pump because the girls want her for brunch after she kills a bunch of people. Very that, you know, just, I don't know. I gave it a very Dynasty Warriors cut, you know, very that. You know,
Dynasty Warriors.
she's going to have to do a lot of people in before she gets to the end of this battlefield. Very much mission storyline. Or she could be in Final Fantasy as a summon. Oh, yeah. She could be a summon. Probably for healing, status effects, and leaves reflect on. Yep, something of the sorts.
Very carbuncle.
For the girls that know. That was the one you needed for your protection. You throw him out real quick. Meow, protect, reflect, all that stuff. That was Final Fantasy 8 for the babies when he came out the hole. Jumped up.
Yep.
Thank you.
I was peak homosexual. I was a Shiva girl.
Oh, we all love Shiva.
Baby,
Especially
that's-
the snap one.
That snap, I was like, yes.
And she only got
Yes.
better at each one. I was like, baby, y'all are doing Shiva correct.
Like, it was Diablo for me. It was Diablo, Shiva, Carbuncle. Then it was who did I like the Siren lady too, who used to come out there with the wings and go
Siren.
I just like the noise it made. Like, ooh, it doesn't even sound lovely. Everybody silence. No spells can be. Oh, I hated the chocobo with the little muggle on top of it. It was like, girl, like, what are we doing here? You just running into people? Boo. Like, Ifrit, you came from hell. What are we doing here? How are you coming from the sky now with this meteor? Who else? Oh, the twins. I did enjoy the twin Cow brothers. The one that was like the top butcher and then the slower butcher. See, I'm going through
I
8.
like Odin from 7.
There you go. There
Odin
you
had
go.
two different summons.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Final Fantasy 10, 8, 7. All keys to my heart. 10, they got to stay out there. The summons were just out. I was like, okay, what are we doing now? Oh, they're just fighting? Shiva out there doing this. You're going to jump into a sweep kick every time. I'm like, girl, who are you hitting? What is going on?
And then Yuna just sitting there looking crazy.
Just crazy. Where did everybody go? This bitch is big. I ain't going to be here when she fighting. No, I can't. Oh, poor Yuna. I did like her in 10 too, but that outfit change shit used to wear me out sometimes because I would fuck up. Like, oh, I didn't mean to do it this time, and I got the wrong one. And then here she is with her song. I'm just singing.
Right.
No, ma'am. Sorry, Jariji, we loved it. Now into the 20th century, Sharon is back. A little dark in the face.
Ain't the first time.
It's Raven. Listen, now Sharon is giving Moneyball tease for me. What did y'all think of this look?
That was what I thought of also was the money ball. And I was just like, but Raja did it better. And what's her face? Manila did it better. I was just like, at this point, we got to come harder if we're going to use money.
Duel, are you in the stool? Is it in the toilet? Have you flushed?
Well, I had my Mativia, so yeah.
Hey! Now available on DragonMerch.com.
I think it's okay. I'll give it a soft 2. I don't hate it. I do like elements of this.
Not that Fifi paid from season 4. Fifi was like, she was making herself orange on purpose, girl. I'm going to be tan. Okay. Oh, Acid Betty did it better? Oh.
Did she?
Oh, all y'all, girl. Oh,
so many people said the same thing.
Oh, y'all. I guess y'all taking it today. Tell me how that trip feels.
Monique,
and Ray.
Ooh, she's really taking it. Ooh, yes.
So no one would know about the 2. If it's okay, go ahead, Blake. I'm sorry. Okay. That's my 2. Okay, there we go.
Speaking of keys.
I would never. Never. I'm learning to have to say that after I want to say never. It has to be Alyssa Edwards as Katy Perry's never.
I want Alyssa Edwards to tell us the tea of how she ended up as Katy Perry, because based upon the way that Shangela told the story of them getting ready, I have no idea how she ended up there. No idea. I want to know the tea.
She does look cheap. That's probably what it is.
You're wearing money just to look cheap. Go off. Well,
come on, Gabby.
Reading Rainbow. Okay, so for the girls who would not have known, this is not finish the rest of it, but it is it's close, and they're kind of it's close.
She definitely came out and did a particular hand movement that I was like, ah.
But the guy that they're doing was a part of that. He was basically trying to get in with the get in.
That's too close for comfort. I'm gonna boot this on general purpose, because if it wasn't given Star, it was given Lynn. And I don't like that.
It's Marcos. The guy's name was Marcos, but he was very much that he was trying to get in with the fit in when that was going down or whatever.
Mhm.
So Estrella was poking fun and making him a what's the word I'm looking for? It's not Castro, Liam. That's a whole nother country.
Baby, that's a different country, baby.
That's a whole nother country.
Hemisphere.
Blake, thank you.
Different
Like
continent.
time zone, all that. Thank you. It's Franco. That's what it was. It was Marco. I knew it was someone with a cold. But he was a punk, low key at the end of it, at the end of the day or whatever. And she was making fun of him by making him a queen. But at the same time, I was like, girl, it's a suit. It don't even fit. Chop.
And the proportions are off. Like you
Mhm.
just you need a little bit of a hip pad, and this was gross.
So for me, I said she was padded, but like a Muppet. You know what I'm saying? Like this is a Miss Piggy shape. I didn't understand what was going on here. I said, child, where's the rest of your booty and why isn't it filling the crack? It just looks like a sofa pad. Like it can't. We can't do that.
Mm-mm.
You're better than this. Now, Venendita, following on the same lines that Estrella did with the Franco bit, is showing a woman who finally got her freedom after Franco was taken out, right? So this is the look of the modern day bride at this point of time. Did we pop this or did we lock this? I love the jewelry. I'm sorry. I'm here for this necklace piece right
I
here.
see her in my final three
I
based
do
on
too.
the villain. I see her in the finale. Like I think I really, really, really liked this. I think she looks gorgeous in it. The color is sickening on her skin.
The shoes, bitch.
Shoes are stoned. When the
I'm
girl
like,
shoes, this is what you do to your shoes. Is you stone your fucking shoes.
them shoes are right. Oh, that's supposed to be his wife. Isn't that the one that she found her? She changed her mind once all of a sudden everything was cleared. It was like, oh no, not a part of this again. Where were y'all for my review for España with all these answers? Moving forward, we give this a good score. We're taking it on to the next one. Alrighty then, Chop. I'm glad she wore a wig, but Chop.
I want to once again, I like elements of this, but the composition is messy.
This dress needs to be by itself. This does not need to be anywhere.
Take off the
on
reflective
it,
shit.
like
What
at
is this,
all.
man? What are you doing?
Oh, I'm so mad she put this on top of it. Like,
Yeah, take that off. The bottom of I like the length of the garment, but then that little bunch section in the middle takes away from like where I should be looking.
it's like a front peplum, like pleated skirt,
Like,
but then
make
it also
it
has a
either
tail in the back.
Either
you
make
like-
it higher so that I can see your legs, or just like remove it.
It's confused, and she's confused.
She don't have nothing on her neck.
High key. High
It
key.
is. That is true. Just Sylvester.
High key. It is her best look, but it just take the mask off, take this piece off, leave the dress, and we would have been like, you know what? Chocolate, chocolate, chocolate. Not tuxedo mask for mask.
Gabby.
All right, we ready for Sailor Moon in 2023. I know that much. Let me go
Can
ahead.
we
and
live action Sailor Moon?
Can we please? Oh, casting. Don't do Scarlett
the thing.
Johansson. Don't make Scarlett Johansson a part of that project, or make her a villain that gets killed.
Immediately.
You can even call her Black Widow.
Oh god.
I also think her makeup needs refinement. Like she paints what's there, and I want to see her paint an illusion.
You want her to construct and not just like put glitter on the construction paper and be like, "Here's my project." It's like, no, you needed to go in and do a little, drawing. You know what I'm saying? Simone, I ain't gonna pay that.
I laughed. I thought that was a great comment.
You are correct. You are correct.
Because when I see that man's name, when I see this man's name, I can hear his voice every time. Like, he talks real low, like I'm not trying to. He talks like he doesn't want people to hear what he has to say, right? No, that was for
I was
Silas.
like,
We know.
Remember when he was dating Carmen Electra, and America was like, "What?"
he was wearing wedding dresses.
Mm-hmm.
That was the first hit at masculinity in the Black community, huh? From somebody who's not even gay.
Allegedly.
Oh, alleged. Well, listen. I don't listen. I don't want that tetanus shot inside of me. Okay, so I'm just.
Not a tetanus shot. Jesus.
He just looks like he needs boosters. You know what I'm saying? Like every
Not
other
a
week,
tetanus booster.
You need a lot of soap.
right in the toes. You know what I'm saying? Just get it between the feet. With that one. Oh, just the Lamisil monster. Anywho, drag Sethless giving Blue Hydrangea's face here is up next because Blue loves to make this face. I thought this was sick for what it was worth. Bitch, a deconstructed computer. Are you kidding me? And then it's a binary board for the non-binary queen of the show. Oh, say it.
I like this piece. I hate the undergarment.
Oh,
I
the
hate the
leotard, the Matrix
Yes.
leotard from this past Matrix leotard.
I don't like it. I want it to be stoned, or I want it to scream at me a lot more.
I'm here for the eye makeup, as well as the fingernails matching. We appreciate the nails on this hand. Yeah, there you go. And I do love this gigantic pleaser that she has right here. It looks like she can clap, and get a lot of dollars. Speaking
You know that Kim Kardashian wore fucking pleasers with that Marilyn Monroe dress.
I don't even want to talk about her. I don't
She
even
wore-
talk about
Really?
her.
She
I'm
wore
bothered.
pleasers with that dress. Ghetto.
What? Wait. Are you with Marilyn's dress?
Mhm. And then she felt weird about it and continuously tried to hide the fact that she was wearing a pleaser, which then made the garment look awkward. But also the garment couldn't fit. So like she walked the carpet and then took it off and put on a replica because the garment didn't fit. Marilyn Monroe was big as a New York Minute. Like that, she was tiny. Her garment wasn't made for all of that.
And you know what that means right there? That dress did not belong for you to wear, even though there are more important things going on with Roe versus Wade right now that we are definitely. Oh, we'll have that discussion later because I have some thoughts because I'm pissed. I'm pressed as fuck because it's like
I'm pressed.
we ain't got but 3 minutes. 3 minutes on this earth left, and you want to do this right now?
I'm mad at everybody. I'm mad at everybody. Everybody get beat up. Everybody to get beat up.
Like it's just, I got a brick. I hope it don't hit you. Throw it in the air at this point.
Everybody.
We'll get there. But like, it's the fact that she wore an icon's dress and sort of just took away from the power of that, where that came from. That was the dress she wore for the president, right? For the happy birthday. Wasn't that the one?
That was the one.
If I remember correctly, they think that's the most expensive dress in existence today.
It's valued at, I think, like $10 million, and she's
something like that.
To wear it for 20, and then you wear a trash heel with it. Like, how dare you?
Oh, it was the hair for me. Just dead roots everywhere. Genocide through the forest. It was Fern Gully.
I mean, when you spend your life being a necromancer, I'm gonna come back to you, girl.
The Kardashians are deforestation. All right, let's continue on
Feasting
here.
off the life source of black men, girl.
Look at Sethless agreeing with Dooley. Marina is next in a garbage wedding dress representing new wave of brides who don't give a fuck, who are more free and open to do what they want to do and not confined by the restrictions of marriage and the idea of what it's supposed to look like.
It's a no for me, dog. Like, she started off strong and then it progressively got worse for her. Like each look just was like, no, like this clearly doesn't fit. It doesn't stay up. Like,
have they ever fitted?
Well,
she's good for a dress that don't fit, but it's beat. It's like, ooh, but I'm gonna wear it though. Who cares? I'll be like, if you don't get some stickers and scratch and sniff and put them on the, like, help me out, baby, because you over here walking like the dress is coming off of you. Like, get off of me, girl. I don't want you wearing me. Oh.
That dress is running away from her.
Kind of like the gum in the hair, though.
that's the one part that I like, but like,
yeah,
The dress doesn't look like it fits very well. And then like the boy titty hanging out takes me out of the fantasy.
Presentation was wonderful. Again, she loves to sell. If I stop and stare, I'll be like, oof, okay, girl. But yeah, go on, girl. Go on, girl. Jiriji Derkli is next, giving a Swedish girl out in Spain, and there were movies back in the days, like 60s, where there were like some Swedish girl would come out to Spain and like have her sexual fantasies fulfilled. So this was sort of an homage to that, and freeing of the bush, of course. Ain't no feeling like being free, women. I can't, Maddie, stop it.
Oh, that's the child.
Okay, that's for the girls that know. I'm free. I'm free. What do we think of this? I just liked how it was sold for more than anything versus the garment itself. I enjoyed the presentation.
That I agree with, Matt. I like the kind of showmanship behind it more than I like it itself.
Yeah, go ahead.
Especially after this last season, I think I'm starting to become fed up with lingeries on the runway. I just need, or if you're gonna wear lingeries, give me a full like.
It's the fact that nobody could really sew, and we had Carmen Farala last season who never even watched the show that came in there and,
Baby,
not to compare, but it's like.
The episode where she said, "Oh, I was gonna wear that." No, you wear it. I'll make something else.
I have to rewatch season 1 again. I've got to watch season 1 again. I have to, because that was that girl.
And went on the thing that I made in 2 hours.
And like, it was the fact that the other girl like had to say something like, before y'all, we let this go. She made this last minute, let me have this outfit because mine wasn't that. And she made her own, like props were given. Either way, I enjoy presentation, but at the same time, I'm going to see this at DragCon.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like presentation, like Jiriji has stepped her presentation up a whole lot. Like she's a very different girl than when she walks into the workroom.
Mm-hmm.
But it's this lingerie and a fucking pull apart Diana dress.
At least there was easy access for that landing strip. It would be a soft landing too. It seems that she's conditioned and washed. Now, it's a pillow, pal. That's what they thought landing up in there, baby. Find your way back.
Sock and bopper. You can sock them once, a bopper twice.
All I got to do is just wash and roll it up. Speaking of which, y'all, look at me. I forgot just to do this today. I had someone send me a little something. Thank you for this tip on my Venmo, baby. If you want to drop a little something in my jar, like shove it in there really hard. It's paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. Next to my co-hosts are their Cash Apps as well. Listen, DragCon is around the corner, honey. If you bless me with anything, I'm going to buy something for sure that you're going to see. And I actually just realized they're selling heels there, Maddie, and wigs. I'm talking about merch. And here I am trying to get on my own piece of cake journey. I'm coming home with some goddamn boots. And they may be pleasers, bitch. I'm coming home with some heels from DragCon. So whatever y'all send today, I'm putting it towards the heel fund. Because I want to come home with some, I'm about to kill you with these shoes kind of bit. I want some diabetes.
You want the diabetical ones?
I want some.
I want to be good.
Bury that. Okay, I want to damn near fall. All right. Now, going into the 30th century, we have Sharon giving, I miss Chi Chi DeVay.
I do miss Chi Chi DeVay.
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Because it's Chi Chi's paper dress for that paper ball, high key on the sides, but not fully there. Just a little bit more cardboard. What Bob got slapped. Mm-hmm. Oh, why is it not a lot of paper? It's okay.
Like, you do realize that made me mad. That's like, you do realize books have covers, right?
That part. And then Bob's outfit was like actually beat. So I still don't understand the judging that episode. Like. She gave blue and yellow dress, had a full loaf of a wig, piece and ear. Girl, what? Okay.
That was ridiculous. They just
did it for storyline. It was storyline. They needed somebody to send home Derek.
I mean,
so it was like, y'all got drama.
Yeah, y'all gonna be mad at me. I didn't like Kim Chi's outfit.
Y'all
gonna be mad. I didn't like Kim Chi's paper outfit.
I don't remember. Was that the flower?
Yeah. Yeah, because she had told this whole story on the runway. about growing into this flower and blah, blah, blah.
Like, I thought Naomi's look was eaten. I thought Chi-Chi's look was eaten. Like, I just wanted Derek to go home that day. She did.
But they knew that if they put Kimberly Cheat in the bottom and she had to lip sync, mama was going on.
To Derek's offbeat ass.
Baby, Chi-Chi, Lord.
It was
Kimchi can barely walk, let alone lip sync.
Like, can we see Kimchi doing Sylvester? You make me feel my heart real. Kimchi would have been like,
that wouldn't
watermelon, donut, watermelon, Chipotle.
There's this comment. Okay, it makes me cry every time. And I wonder if it's still there. I haven't checked in a few years. Somebody left a comment on the lip sync video with Bob against Britney Spears. And somebody was like, Derek looked like a white woman who accidentally came to the black church for her first time. And when I tell you, I scream, cry. Like, oh, that shit is so funny.
Because I've been to one of the churches where they do the shouting and the praise worshiping, where it gets a little into the spirit. And how I was raised as a Seventh-day Adventist, we were like not supposed to believe in that kind of stuff, but like we would go to other churches every now and then because my dad would always put it, God's not going to see that and think that you love him anymore for doing all those antics in church. But that's just how he viewed things in the old Seventh-day Adventist, right? But the church that I did go to as a younger adult, okay, that had all that, there was that one person in the back that out of nowhere, yo, Jesus God have mercy.
And if you go on a regular, it happens at the same time every Sunday.
Like, they know when the pastor's going to say the right word to, okay, they're about to get up and start rolling around everywhere. I've had some lady literally do the worm. I have seen that. I have seen a wig come off in church. It was I can't help but laugh. Like, how we gonna sit there and be like, "Hey, man, no, girl, I am crying because I see all the patches. Like, please help this baby out. Get her a transplant." Then we get on over here to like that one lady that starts to do the heel toe.
Why is she doing the heel toe?
I know exactly what you're talking
Bitch,
about.
like, it's with her heel too. It's like, oh, she's cutting the fuck up over here. I need to learn how she dance.
Church, like, my parents used to be so mad at me. Me and my sisters particularly. Like, when we get around each other, we literally just crack jokes the whole time. But like, church with black people is funny. Like, there are just so many comedic moments that happen on the regular. But you're supposed to take that shit seriously. But like, we used to be over there howling
when someone falls asleep. And that head knocked back.
That one woman that thinks that she can sing better than the choir. And it's like, baby, that's not your part. Like,
that was me, bitch. I used to be the girl. I was knocked out in church.
But Blake, like, come on now. It's you. Like, you had to like turn. Like, there was nodding off, and then there's like when someone like freaks out after waking up, girl, I'd be crying. I'd be crying.
Baby, I feel like we talked about this on the podcast at one time, but the last church that I went to regular, this is back in like 2005. But this pastor did this sermon on freeing yourself and telling the truth. And then somebody felt convicted, and it just turned out to be two women that he was having an affair with. And they both went to the deacons after the service and told, and then the church started, it popped off, hands.
Listen, have you ever been in a church when a prostitute comes in and it's their first day and they want to have that moment to talk? Oh my God. When I tell you, this lady had that bike for 10 minutes and I got my full life.
I've been delivered. I was doing this and this and that.
She's like, I used to itch down here every day. But you know what I did? I prayed on it. I did. And now they're gone. They all like, left me, went back to
you want to be supportive because it's like, yes, girl, you did that. But also it's like, baby, I feel like this might not be the time or the place. Like,
I'm taking the microphone from you. Thank you. If we can set up your baptismal.
See, it was we had like my dad sometimes would preach at the church, which, oh God, I'd be so embarrassed. But he's my dad's a good preacher. But there was this one time in particular, I remember this man said, he goes, anybody up in here got a sin to say? And I'm looking at all of you. And he got to my dad like this. Girl. And I was sitting next to him like, well. In Jesus' name. But like, he called so many people. He was a big dude. And he always sweated. Like, it didn't matter where we were at. His wife would come up and do this real quick to him. Give me a towel right over here. Woo! It's hot.
You are not James Brown. What is happening?
The church is hot though.
And then what's
It is
funny
hot,
is
though.
there was another church out here in Houston, actually, where my uncles, I have like almost every one of my uncles that lives in Houston are all a part of the board, Seventh-day Adventist Church. And that one was crunk. Like they had this pastor, he get live, baby. The church had to open the doors, people sitting outside listening with the speakers. Oh yeah. See, church used to be fun sometimes. Cause I used to have my little giggle. Mm-hmm. And when the gays would get together, like girl.
Oh, you saved this week because you at the Woodward last night. You wasn't so saved, huh?
I had a couple of the ones that were undercover when we would pass each other by. Like, did you hear that bullshit he said today? Yes, Queen. I know. see you at Splash, yeah, girl.
My girl.
Back to Sharon. Look at us talking about black people,
Right? not as deviated.
Irony.
Right. Ooh. Speaking of keys.
because they open doors for sure. I got skeletons. Oh, come on. Listen, I like this for what it's worth. When she said she couldn't sew, lie. Someone in my chat said she got lessons prior to get on the show, so it was like, okay. But she gave for me. I thought this was cute, but even it's a small little version of whatever it is. But I don't know. I liked it.
It was all right.
All right, just like a school lunch. Next.
What is this? Who the fuck was this?
Boo. Baby.
See what I'm saying, Blake? Like, I had to get the Zoom because it's like anytime you see someone coming out, because Blake's like, who is this? And all of a sudden,
This the paper that's in the basket when you get your fried chicken from the hood spot. Like, what?
Wait.
And I know it's in the red basket.
Yes.
Paper, like,
First of all, because you're not gonna give that red basket away because you're taking it home for your own shit. So sorry, it's mine now. Don't let me take
I
the
literally hate this. It looks like the genie from live action Aladdin had a long night. And he's coming back to Aladdin. Aladdin like, baby, what happened? And she's like, don't ask.
That much?
This is more like this is a bootleg version of Shazam, and you get
I
this
hate
kind of
this.
version.
This is disgusting. Like,
I
So-
hate this. She's like a baked potato. Like, what is this?
and Jiggly did it better.
It still did look. It's comparatively still do look better, right? Like,
Jiggly did it better. Love you down, girl.
I can't wait to see her again. I need to give Jiggly a hug. I miss my sister.
It also isn't inventive. It's like
I said Majin Buu.
Yep, I see that too.
The pants, the non-existent corset moment, the you know what? Actually, this is the first time she's walked on this runway and didn't have food in her hand.
it's giving very my first time in drag
On Halloween.
on Halloween.
Meanwhile, Mimi on first says, I gave more glamour. Well, she has to be likable too.
I don't know, man. I would when she was on the runway, I thought the stockings were red. I don't know.
This is hurting. It's painful to even look at. My ass itches from this.
What in the Raisin Cane? Exactly, Gabby.
Girl, now I'm hungry, Gab. Like, how you gonna do that? I've been trying to save money all week. I have not ordered out except for Friday. I cheated that day. I had to. We're playing Munchkin. I lost horribly.
This makes me so mad.
It's given
even
when
worse.
you were little playing in
You've been
foil.
doing well.
The thing is, she didn't know how to construct, and it's clear. And the wig is Chromatica, Avi.
Again, we are too far into Drag Race as a franchise for you to think that you're going to go on this show and at some point not have the skills to construct something. Like, you need to do that. Like, you need to know that that's coming, whether it's episode 1 or episode 86. You are going to have to find a sewing machine or some hot glue.
Period. Speaking of like shopping, I need to go to the Galleria tomorrow. I need to go buy some clothes for a drag con, so I have new clothes, so people won't be like, Matty wore that on the show.
Oh, but y'all gonna say that about me.
I bought new clothes. I got some new merch side.
But you know, my version of new clothes is a new Adidas tracksuit. You know, it's expensive.
I bought shorts.
Yeah.
My plan is to be out.
Your poonch is gonna be out wet.
Mm-hmm.
See, the last time I had my red shorts on, I got fondled a few times at DragCon. Like in the butt. What in the butt? You know what I'm saying? What?
See, that's how you end up with a broken face. But
and for me, I was just trying to see if the credit was good, but the cards all declined. So it was like,
It's giving very 3-stripe life for the weekend with a cute pump.
Come on,
thank you, Blake. That's me. It's gonna be nothing but either a black Adidas tracksuit, a red Adidas tracksuit, or some Hoochie Mama shorts. That's it. Yeah.
I don't have the cash flow right now.
You don't have anything liquid?
No, sweetie.
Why you was over here talking to my man? You need to be out on that street corner making some coins for this motherfucking weekend, bitch. We got drinks to drink. We got fans to see, girl.
We got balls
shows.
of ice to drop in our glasses. Yeah, bitch.
We got dollars that need to be thrown. Come on.
Hello. Speaking of which, you're going to find pretty much almost the majority, if C. Diggy gets his ticket, all of us, because it's me, Jamar, Dooley, and Blake are going to the Black Girl Magic Show on Saturday. So if y'all are interested in going to that after DragCon, Matty got my tickets. You will be there. Bells and whistles, bitch.
Is everybody VIP for that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all got that memo.
Yeah.
I was the first one.
We was the first. We did it together. I will also be at Ella Ego because that's my shit. In some course of the weekend, I'll be there because that's my shit.
At who?
The Eagle.
Oh, that's right. Did I ever visit the Eagle while I was there? Is it in West Hollywood or is it downtown?
It's off the beaten path. It's not in. I
haven't gone to that one yet.
Stand, correct? Okay.
Please bring a spare, please.
So I'll be going to Precinct on Friday for Bitch Puddin's game night. It's like they're playing Smash Brothers and shit. So I was like, girl, let me go there and hurt feelings. Cute. I wanted to stop by for that. Saturday is going to be all black event. Period. Sunday is the day that the Lord has made. Y'all can do the VIP and meet us with that shit. And I'm also going to get some stuff for the pan. And then that night, shit, I'm probably going to do some at night too. I don't leave to go to Vegas till Wednesday, so I'll be out partying on Sunday.
I got a red eye. I leave Monday at 6 a.m., but that's okay. That's okay.
I wish you stayed because Monday at Mickey's is about to be.
Oh, then we should chat because that hotel room is only good at us.
Work. Just
all right, so let's get off. We're gonna get off of the food conveyor belt here past this baked potato. Someone gonna put chives on your mama, and we're gonna get on over to Venedita Von Dush. And this is all a avant-garde garment made out of trash. Yes, best way to describe it. Did I get one picture because I just was not there? No, I got two. What do we think of what is that Pokemon Carnivine? Blake, you live? I live.
You like this?
I liked this. I liked it conceptually. I also thought it was like a nice departure from that baked potato trash that we had seen about the future. And so I was like, this is, yes, like, of course, we're going to go through this wave of like technology and all that shit's going to go away.
The headpiece is everything. The headpiece is
everything. I like the headpiece. I like I like her makeup. I think her beat is very, very glamorous. But as we get closer to the like, as we go down, I like it less and less.
I live.
It felt like that's a river that was running through the bodice of this look, and all of this is just like plant or organic matter, which is how she was describing it. Is that this is how we make our clothes afterwards? I don't know. I was interested. I like Venedita. I like how she talks too.
It's the River Medway.
10 points for Dooley. There you go. That was one of Maddie's cornball moments right there. That was a very good Fozzie Bear read.
Her face is stunning.
It is. Her face
that mug is correct.
Okay. Symmetrical. Moving forward past the Venedita on to the next Von Dash. I got it. Just let me put the picture up real quick.
You had to catch the shit in the bowl.
Oh my God.
We're gonna dare. We're gonna double dare. Oh. Oh, Melissa Henry, thank you for the tip on my PayPal, baby. I appreciate you. It's a super chop. It's okay,
It
KO.
is.
It's one of the worst things that's ever walked any Drag Race runway.
The fact is that you went to a sewing class and learned how to make a small black dress, which is okay, work, but that's it. Girl, after that, you were just looking for supplies. You said, I'm gonna put this shit, I'm gonna put this shit. It looks like you made spaghetti and none of it fell in the bowl. It's like War of the Worlds, no Tom Cruise.
I don't understand.
I don't either.
And like this tape wig again, like you have been hairless on the runway too many times.
You know I'm a nerd if this pops up.
I was playing Civilization before I got on. I can't even hate. I can't even hate.
Bitch, I'm now like into Pokemon card collecting again, and I hate my life. Oh my god, I can't wait to get my Funkos back from Vegas too, because I'm gonna have all these Funkos back behind me again. But this is really, really, really bad, and you know, it looks like someone took a fry container from a Giant World and cut it in half and then just put it on top of this dress. These duct tape wigs are stupid.
I'm going to say something nice.
Go.
I appreciate her commitment to trying to make us believe that this garment was something else.
I appreciate her commitment to trying.
Mm-hmm.
Because some people just stop caring. And I know this is an effort. It had to be. I hope you got the minivan. I miss Double Dare. But don't bring it back, Nickelodeon, because y'all been fucking shit up for the longest as lately. I saw some of the new stuff. The Fairly Odd Parents reboot is a live action Fairly Odd Parents with cartoon fairies is so
Nobody asked for
what?
this.
Oh, they're rebooting another cartoon that's live action too, and I'm like, what are you doing? Like, stop it. Paramount.
The 90s, they were looking at this like, what the fuck is this? Is this what you all were used for entertainment 30 years ago?
No, we actually had real shit going down. Like this was that girl. I'm gonna tell y'all this night. Double Dare.
Double Dare was their girl.
Legends of the Hidden Temple. All the games, baby.
Guts was good. Figure It Out was good.
Baby, I'm telling you, like that was the time. That was the time. The doors that Drake Bell opened. I'm glad that lawsuit got past him.
I don't know about that. I don't know about that, Matthew. I don't think he's gonna survive that lip sync.
Because I hear, like, every time I hear that name, I'm like, but y'all do know. It's like, but before you say something,
Josh is living his life. Drake, how the roles have swapped. Because I'm like,
child in decent behavior. Or
exactly, Liam. Which lawsuit? Because there was more than one.
He said what? He didn't even know what child. This mama just talking about living single last year.
Mexico, spat child.
I'll put it like this. It's definitely not the same situation that Johnny Depp and Amber Heard is in currently. Like,
bitch, do you know, I thought that was a criminal suit. I was watching Legia earlier this week, and she was like, that's civil. And I said, all of this for some money, bitch?
Yes.
All of this for some coin?
But also to clear his name in a sense, because she basically wrecked his entire career. Like, them two?
I thought it was a criminal suit with the way that the press was acting. I did not realize it was civil.
I'm just trying to figure out why you would take a poo in someone's bed and call that a joke.
Because it's nasty.
Like Blake, that to me was a sign of, okay, so this has clearly gone down a road we didn't need to go into. And then also she's pretty terrible in court. Someone did not advise her on how to speak. Many moments.
Did you see her take the bump with the Kleenex?
Oh, it was her vape pen that she hid from the bailiff person that walked by. I was like, did you almost pull out your vape pen and hit it in court? Come on, girl. You're not like
had the audacity to take pictures of Johnny Depp's marijuana. Like, girl, I'm sure he lives in a state where marijuana
is they live in a legal state. It made no sense whatsoever. It's like, come on, girl. Like, come on. Like, I ain't heard of you ever. Really, real talk. Like, I didn't even see the Aquaman movie. Like, no shade. I just didn't have an interest because
she's in that movie.
Yeah, she's Mirror, whatever the hell that lady's name is.
Oh well,
I don't know anymore. They're already talking about doing reshoots. Yeah, I'm sorry. I just wanted to keep the popcorn bowl up here because we was talking about movies. Girl, what are you about to fall? All
Okay.
right. So after that mess up, Drag Sethless came to save the day here because this
This is gorgeous already.
this is all out of cardboard, even the backing of it. It's communication, but since they can't write, since they can't speak and use the computer anymore, hands are gone and the mouth is closed. It's all about texting. It's all about like that sort of no words. Amazing.
This is great.
Great.
That's cardboard. Still, this is all cardboard.
And it goes to my earlier point. Like, you don't necessarily have to sew, but be creative. Like, know your way around a hot glue gun and some dimensions. Like,
And she glued the fuck out this. So, like, for someone gluing and constructing, eat. Been to La Creme, season 6.
the Mohawk.
Yeah, the Mohawk is kind of like severe. That look at the so many. Ooh, you
The
took your
makeup,
time, girl. Ooh.
Like,
You weren't talking to nobody in the workroom today. You were like, I've got shit to do.
Mhm. Love it down. Love it down. Oh, I like the color scheme too here.
And you
It's
spray painted those pumps.
and the crotch.
mhm.
Give. Next up.
After what we just saw, I have to boot this. It's all right.
Is it I?
I was like, you see me, Blake? I said, aye. All right, dude.
I was trying to give a little, give a little.
Not needed nor necessary. It's a choop, it's a chop, it's a boop, da-da-bop. It's horrible.
The desired, no required.
I watched that. I bought it on iTunes. I've been watching it all week.
Yes, Noxiva, neither desired nor required. Yes, neither. I'm gonna stand right there and Valican Woods and tell them it's Vito Bohel. Yes, Vito. Yes, mama. Yes, mama.
Oh, now you bring your ass back on those Robert Clergeray knockoffs.
I'm a princess. I'm a princess. P to the R to the N to the S.
Like mystery, dark and Cicero.
Look, now before you get back over to here, we have to go over these rules. Step 1. Oh, come on. I gotta watch that tonight. Thank you, Blake. I'm gonna watch that tonight. This was trash. Bye.
Period.
Drigi Derklee is next.
I read that as Judy.
Miss Judy.
In my head, I read that as Judy.
We'll get to Julie in a second.
Judy.
Come on, Princess Larissa.
Larissa.
Yeah.
Like, is he right on the horse? Nay. Oh, Princess.
Grandparents that got us a ride to Spidersville.
Like,
Snydersville.
give John Leguizamo all the fucking awards, bitch. Because he is so versatile.
It's the walk.
The man who played the clown from Spawn is also this motherfucker. Like, what?
In the same year.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh God, it was that walk that they did when she was trying to get away from people. It was that. Oh God, good stuff. I hate that they fought on set. I hate that because it just seemed like they were doing so well together.
They did?
But,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, girl, there was
Really?
A fist fight came between Wesley Snipes and Patrick Swayze. Apparently, John Leguizamo got
About
into it.
what?
Wesley Snipes got into it. They argued it was egos. Is what John Leguizamo said. It was egos.
That's crazy.
Yeah, they said Patrick was a big diva.
Oh,
I was
probably.
like, oof. And yeah, Wesley wasn't having it either. So they said there was a couple of arguments that took place because Wesley was like, girl, you're doing too much. Like, I can imagine them in full drag arguing. Like that would have been some tea. But with Jariji here, I thought this was cute and it was lovely for a constructed look. It's not super stellar, amazing opal, but it's also like, girl, this is a cute look and I like the wig, especially. Like
I'm
how
gonna do this.
Okay.
She's like a fembot. I'm gonna give it.
And that's exactly why I'm booting it. Is she looks like
I give
Someone
it.
doesn't like Austin Powers, but they're making a new movie, Blake.
There's a new Austin Powers movie coming out.
They've already, Mike Myers confirmed they're making another one.
Word.
Austin Powers. I just think that like if someone says 30th century and this is what you go to, which is this sort of very 60s inspired fembot that we've seen over and over and over.
But picture it, Blake, it's flashback to the future.
And low key, she did 60s for the Swedish look. She did 60s for
quote.
this.
That was when Milan got eliminated and was trying to talk about her girl.
I am the boss. It was awful. Crap. Okay, listen.
For Diana Ross.
All right, no shade, y'all. Diamante went home. Let's get to real world.
We knew. We've been new.
And Estrella wore her out low key. No, they actually did a good job, but Estrella was given a little bit more of that emotion. I was like, okay, girl, you look a mess, but you ate up there. You ate.
I did think Estrella at times didn't know the words because she kept doing this. And I was like, girl, take your hands off your fucking
She was
head.
giving that, she was trying to give that drop.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, did you lose? Are you Halle Berry in a movie? Did you lose your child?
It's a Blair Witch Project. She running with the camera.
I was like, it was a cross between losing Isaiah and 911. Very that.
Not Traffic.
No. She wasn't in Traffic. Was she in Traffic? Halle wasn't. That was what's her name? Danny Newton. The Call. There we go. Oh, The Call.
What's the one where she's in the fucking minivan speeding down trying to find that baby?
But there was another one too. The Call was the night one. She was the
That's not Traffic.
It's not that one because
Where's
the
the
Calls when she was the Kidnap. That's what it was. Kidnap. Because such a beautiful title. Like what's the movie about? Kidnap.
Kidnap.
It was about a
Monsters
flower
Ball.
shop.
Make me feel good.
Oh, I got it. So
Make me.
I made my mother take me to that movie when it came out, and I was still Julie knows this. My mom was so mad at me. Bitch, that scene came up. Made me feel real good. My mom was like, "What the fuck is going on?" We were at the
Deborah was not having it.
Bitch, she was like, "No, Matthew." I was like, I want to see this. And I mean, I got my life. I got my life in that movie theater. Ever since then, I never got to pick the movie. She was like, "No, I'm picking it from now on." She forced me to see Iron Man, just so y'all know, because I was not a fan. She saw all of them until she passed. May she rest in peace. Go on.
Happy Mother's Day to Deborah, bitch. Happy Mother's Day. Work.
Oh, okay.
Story.
We got to move on. I'm going to start crying. Okay.
You got it, friend. You got it. You got it, friend. You got it.
I will say her makeup actually looks pretty okay there.
Right here? Yeah.
Mm.
It's happened after you lose. Things start looking nicer. But yeah. Yeah, but I'll never forget that. She was so pissed off at me. Like, why did you need to see this? I'm like, because I love Halle Berry. And meanwhile, Swordfish came right after that.
Titties just out.
And we
Titties
saw
just
that
out.
my dad went with us that time. And he was like, yeah. I remember my mom being like, God damn it, Vince. Oh, then again, they took me to go see Jackie Brown.
This is the perfect screenshot to summarize.
Perfection. Can we get into it?
So we're about to talk about the Real World Homecoming New Orleans.
Bitch, you see it? Bitch, you see it?
I'm going to put up this disclaimer once again, just because it's going to be needed to be put up once again, because the dragging is about to commence. And I mean down the stairs, outside, and in the gutter. This program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs or Julies. All opinions expressed by Matty Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet, but the majority of us. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals or Julies mentioned on this program. Please don't be a poot. If you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some Mativia and, once again, poot. The name of the game is Gash, y'all. Release the demons. So, Julie's super drunk and she's having a good time because she's allowed to break the rules. That's what she told us, everybody. It's her first time. She has the producer having to take her out the club, drunk, throwing up, falling out the car. Melissa taking care of her, didn't need to. Everybody else, Tokyo was being so nice. Miss Mama face plants from this SUV, runs into the lemon tree in front of the house while telling Tokyo, get the fuck off of me. Jamie did the same thing to her. She hit Jamie. Let's call that right where it was, but not as aggressive as she was with Tokyo. Let's be very clear with that one. Now, Julie is now upstairs, producer, doing the Lord's work, trying to make sure their, least top talent is okay in her twin bed.
He should be producing. He shouldn't even be in the shot.
He
shouldn't be here.
He should not even be
here.
Thank you. And it was her.
It's a problem.
Like, that means you fucked up. And also, once again, with your twin bed, I said, baby, I wanted the room with the queen beds. I've been there right with Danny, Melissa, and Kelly. The fuck you mean I'm getting this small ass bed with these bitches? The fuck? You in this little tiny Tim headboard. No, ma'am.
Tiny Tim.
Melissa got the trash can for her. That's enough that she needed to do right there. Christian Mingle's Matt is judging these people as Tokyo is holding her hair back, chucking her into. I was so angry for him, but also like, this is going to look good for you in the long run. So keep going, Tokyo. But Matt just knew it. They hung out with the gays. This is what happens.
Mind you, the episode where he was like, oh, it looks so wholesome.
Then when they came back, I knew this was going to happen. I knew it. I was like, was that God that told you that?
That's
Matt?
okay, because we're going to be reading him in a couple episodes.
Yeah,
I give it 1-2 episodes.
I am going to have a good time dragging Matt.
He's going to get read too. I already sensed it. He going to say some dumb shit about gay people. We're going to have to read him.
Because Danny's going to get them together, so you just can't accept me, period. Is that what we're doing here? Oh, yes, baby. Let's
he's going to
it.
still be learning 22 years later.
Well...
Oh,
not the Matt.
That's water. That's just water.
That's the vomit with them saltines in it.
Yeah, that's saltine cracker vomit water, everybody. That's Julie's vomit, in case she pretends like she is on Twitter right now, because she's acting like none of that. Oh, social media is a gag. If you've gone to her Twitter, she's doubling down on all this shit.
I don't even follow her on Twitter. Is she really?
Yeah, people were sending me like her tweets. They were like, no, Blake, doubling down on all of it. Kid you not. Kid you not.
What happens if I follow her?
Don't. Just make one of those backup accounts where you could, no. Just like, she went private recently. Ooh.
I can't even find her.
Yeah, her tweets are private.
Oh, Julie Stouffer NTV is. Oh, yeah. I mean, she only got 1,000 followers. We got more followers than she do.
I mean, Melissa's coming up in the game here. Shout out to Melissa on this cast, because thank God for Melissa in Tokyo. And also Tokyo, I'm so glad we didn't get David. I am so thankful. Like, real talk. But you slept next to her. You slept next to her all night while she puked for the following day for her to get up and do yoga.
Rag you.
That pissed me the entire fuck off. Now, okay.
She didn't take a shower either.
You caused this big ass issue. You're on a TV show. Allegedly, you're supposed to be reconciling with these people. And for you to like get up. What is it? Yeah, I saw that. I retweeted it. Come on, Daddy Matt. It bothered me, the fact that she caused this big ruckus and then the next day didn't even acknowledge it. Like, somebody had to bring it to her and be like, girl, that pissed me off. Because you've at this point, you've had contact with and have affected everybody in the house.
No, she acknowledged it, but the way she went up on whoever it was like, did Tokyo do this to me?
Oh, no. Let's do this. Okay.
Was that before?
Pause.
Was after the yoga. That was
Pause.
the yoga?
Pause. After yoga. Pause. Because hours went by before that happened, meaning she's been seeing it. Oh, I'm gonna let y'all know how I caught Julie in her game, because that hot tub was where it really all that tea was brewing. I was like, oh, okay. So now you're telling us what your MO is. Cool. There was a whole conversation that happened where Melissa and Kelly were talking about their kids. Danny is talking about Paul coming over. All this happened prior to like hours passed by, okay? She's been changed clothes. She's been in the mirror, all of these things. I said, oh, she's on this bullshit. I see you, Miss Julie, because right after this conversation, we back up here. Did Tokyo do that? You didn't even say where they come from. Did Tokyo do that?
Because she don't, based upon her physical reaction, she don't remember. She don't.
Well, let her tell it. She does.
Yeah, I don't believe she don't remember.
I
Because
don't know.
how do you know that Tokyo did that if you don't remember the night?
Exactly.
How would you know what person physically affected you through the evening if you don't remember shit? Because you immediately blame Tokyo.
I think this is her being racist.
Not even producers, not even security, not even nobody else. But Tokyo affected you so deeply last night. Maybe he was the darkest one in the room for you so you could see him the right way, right? And so you remembered his ass grabbing you and trying to take you off the floor. Because all you're putting it on Tokyo is, you ruined my good time.
Mhm.
Are you for real, bitch?
Everybody said, "Get your ass out."
They were trying to save you from embarrassment. You're sitting cross-legged in the middle of a club on, I'm assuming on a weekend because it looked packed. Like
Julie,
that's-
Bourbon Street.
Right.
Bourbon Street.
Right.
Like, there
She
is
was thinking
fecal
about-
matter on the floor. There's nah.
She's in Oz, or she's in like Bourbon. Like I think
It wasn't Oz. It was the other one. It was the
the
other
one
one.
that's across the street.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because that wasn't Oz. Because I know Oz Dow. So that's why I was like, that ain't Oz. I performed there at one point in time. So the other one is a little bit more like, it's a little casual, one floor sort of feel or whatever. There was no going upstairs. That's why I was like, oh, bitch. You acted a fool in there, and the girls take pictures and videos and clown.
And you know.
I'm that girl, by the way.
Oh, girl, look at her. Just like
While me and Julie are sitting right there doing this.
texting, girl, did you see this?
Had it been, had we been in that club, I'd be like, bitch, do you remember that girl from 20 years ago? Look at her on the floor right now.
I'm like, isn't that Julie from the real world New Orleans in a gay club going off? Oh my God.
And clearly people knew who they were because Jay, or not
Danny
Jamie,
was getting
Danny. They was walking up to Danny, hey girl, oh my God, you changed my life. I loved your story. What's like they clearly knew who was in the space.
They all were getting love. And it's like, you are still on the job. You know what I'm saying? That's why, listen, I'm gonna have a good time at DragCon, but I ain't gonna be thrown in nobody's car. Okay. So like, that's just not gonna happen. But we're gonna have a good time. Once I feel that rock go, do, 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 it's time to go. Do, do, do.
Well, y'all know me. I'm good for I'm headed out.
Blake, you already know. Once that
Blake do be
knee,
gone.
when
Blake
my
do be
knee
gone.
bend a little bit deeper than it should be when I walk, that means it's time to go home. Like, oh no, I almost didn't make that step. But on to the beignets of it all. Speaking of which, please go to Cafe Du Monde in New Orleans if you ever get a chance to get you some beignets. Go early in the morning if you can. Like when they first open up, get them fresh with some coffee or a little milk. If you lactose, baby, don't do all that. Bring you some
sounds
oat.
delightful.
It's
I've never been.
Delicious.
oh, Julie, we have to go together next time I go to New Orleans.
I would love to go.
Let you see my type of New Orleans. Let you meet some of my peoples out there. Them beignets are popping. See, what David did is what Tokyo did is what I would do: a coffee, a milk, and a beignet. And they give you 3. You buy 3 at a time.
And it's like $8.
Okay.
And they're so good. Just not they're not donuts. They're beignets.
Beignet.
Okay, donuts.
Fluffy.
Beignets.
I mean, it's puff pastry with a bunch of confection sugar on top.
And that confection sugar is confection for me.
It's delicious.
It's everything. I'll take that high low blood sugar rate for that. Now, while we're sitting at the table talking about the past and things of that nature, almost said Dooley. Woo, sorry. It was Danny and Julie at the same time. I'm sorry. Danny and Julie are having a conversation about their time out and how she was. I don't remember anything except for Tokyo manhandling me. Now, mind you, y'all have to look at the optics of this. I'm going to help you out here with how this is presented. She went into Danny's room while he was there alone with Melissa, but only got as close to Danny to show the bruises. She did not show the bruises to Melissa. Why?
Because she knew Melissa wasn't going to tolerate that bullshit.
A black woman. You're not going to go up to another black woman and talk about a black man that you are now accusing of putting their hands on you. So you went to the white dude who you think may also have some sort of fear of Tokyo, and try to get him in on that. Now, Danny isn't paying.
You also think that Danny's accepted your apology. So you think that you engendered some trust there, but what you don't know is Danny is like, bitch, I still don't trust you.
Danny is, I said that Danny and Kelly are literally stockpiling shit. I'm like, I don't count Matt in this, and Jamie's just trying to have fun. But Kelly and Danny are doing this, level, level. Danny's just really good at keeping it very shady and not he doesn't give it away. Not easily. He's very good at keeping it quiet and reading her behind her back. For example, that first episode used a whole term she wouldn't even know for her shrooms.
Put the psilocybin down.
Wouldn't even know. She wouldn't even know what that is.
I'm waiting for Kelly. I want Kelly to have the whole just a moment with Julie, and it's just that you make it hard for women like us, like one of them moments, because like
coming though, because they showed it in the trailer. Like
she's
her
the complete antithesis. Like Kelly is showing you how to be a white woman in 2022, supporting your gay friends, supporting your black friends, not tolerating the bullshit. She's showing you how to be a real fucking person, a person that's helpful.
In 2000.
Yeah, it really was.
And someone,
it really was.
Someone told me in my comment section that Kelly talked about the issue because people were saying, well, why didn't you speak up? She goes, as a life coach, that was not my place to speak at that moment. That was for Melissa and Tokyo. It wasn't time for us yet. Like, let's say Julie had opened it to the cast. That's when it's like, oh, so you want to know how we... Cool. Because Kelly's not going to be able to speak from Tokyo's experience like Melissa could. And I was like, okay, Kelly, see, but I know you're going to get her later. I know you're going to get her. Because
when Kelly was like, I'm uncomfortable right now, I was like, ooh.
She was like, that's weird. It was like, she kept saying it over and over again. I'm like, oh, she's pressed because she was girl, Julie's weird. But it's Tokyo.
That's how you use your privilege to do the right thing. Kelly is giving you a great example.
When black people see each other.
And they look,
it's some shenanigans that have to do with race, bitch. When we see each other, when it's some race-related shit, this is that moment. Like, did you catch that? And Melissa's like,
it's the look that right there.
I see you seething. I see you stewing over there. And he's like, oh, you know it. You know it.
It's always a look. A look or a quick glance. Just,
Woo! Melissa had her shades
no words exchanged ever. She's like, okay, we saw it. We saw it.
We caught it. Don't worry, girl.
And it's different looks. It's the look for race, and then it's also a look with like somebody badass kids. That's a look.
The badass kid is more of an eye roll, but the race look is like, bitch, I might fight her.
Kelly is, as Alex Rogers said, this is how you age when you're not problematic.
True.
And I'll show you how Julie has aged. I want to give a shout out to Pharaoh Kitty here because that has actually been one of my favorite pictures that you have ever made, and you gave her the right kind of bag too. Oh, you did, bitch. I was like, oh, that's the color too, right there. All kinds of stressed, just for free. I was about to show you a picture of where the dog ripped into the carpet, but I mean, it would be the same. It would be the same thing. Pharaoh Kitty, where did you do this? I went and saw Marvel Madness before this happened. There's Cornbread. Can't wait to see her. William Misshapen. Okay, let's see here. I guess I didn't save it. Probably was trying to keep space on my phone. Oh, Julie, you're saved this time. If I find this bag, I'm dragging you. Oh well.
It's got to be in one of the
It's one of them. I've definitely posted it because I was cackling so damn hard at the bag. Oh, well. I'll find her later. I posted it. Pharaoh Kitty, go ahead. Retweet me, baby. If y'all want to know where these crazy pictures come from, Dooley was Yoda, child. I was jealous, low-key. I was like, how come he get to be Yoda and I'm Obi-Wan Vanilla? You know?
that bang was sending me.
It was. It was given. Jamar looked like he was positioned perfectly to be Mace Windu, bitch. I was like, now hold on here. I just noticed he was the only black man in there, and it was before we had the newer installments. Back to this. Love you, Melissa.
Yes, Melissa.
She is literally all. Oh, here it is.
I zoomed. Oh, there you go. That's the Julie, y'all.
I love this picture of these white people so much. I very much love this.
It's Kelly and Danny in the back for me because Danny had literally corrected Julie. Well, you did need to be escorted out the club. Puts his head back down. But it's Kelly's energy in Jamie's hand position.
It's Jamie's hand like, bitch, is that how you remember the evening?
He's talking to a child. Like, just let her go ahead and say what she's trying to say. And it's the fact that she waited until all the white people got in the same car as her to have this conversation.
Because she thought she was gonna be safe. She thought she was gonna be safe, and the girl was like, play it.
Meanwhile,
bullshit.
Kelly is like,
look at her mouth, pursed lips, The note, like,
Oh, Kelly.
I can't wait till she gets out this car. You know what I'm saying? So I can drag this lady because, like, oh my God. And Danny just doesn't want anything to do with it. Just like, girl. But
that pissed me off. The conversation.
Matt was like, damn, I should have gotten the other car because, you know, I wouldn't have had to have this very colorful conversation.
Danny should have been in my spot. It should have been the black folks and Danny.
Yeah, because, you know, Danny's weird, so he could be in this car with these people who, you know, are basically have been cursed. That's why their skin is so dark. Because that's what your parents believe, huh, Julie?
Come on, what is it? The children of Ham? I think that's right.
Speaking of which, just so we can start adding things together, the manager that sent that email about Danny and Melissa,
It's her
mother.
That's her mama.
Her mother.
Man.
Her mother.
Her mother.
Hashtag allegedly, but we started asking questions and putting the shit together, and it appears as if her mother was the representation.
Baby, the comment section was eating her alive. The girls have been doing the double research since back in the Battle of the Sexes and the Gauntlet days. Oh no, bitch. Her mama was involved in that, and a company that she was working with, but her mama was her main manager.
And what's nice about Melissa is Melissa saving you and your mama because Melissa saw the emails and she's purposefully, if she saw what she saw, she's
saying the name.
Your mama.
Just like Julie trying to gaslight her into that. Who though? I'm trying to be respectful right now to you, Julie. And I said, so many layers. That's a strong woman sitting back there looking in this bag, trying to figure out how she's gonna deal with this piece of chalk over here being pressed.
It's wisdom though. Like you get to a certain age and you realize you can't fight everybody. So you gotta choose your bet. You gotta be wise.
You know
it's also about gathering evidence too, Dooley. You have to get receipts sometimes for people to understand. You know, you just can't yell it out sometimes. Hold on, y'all. I want to say this real quick. 19,983 subscribers. We got 17 more to go till we hit 20K. Pop my cherry, please. Let it. Please tell a friend, tell a kin, tell somebody else. Tell haters too. Make them come over here and don't like me. I'll block them. Okay, listen. They'll still be subscribed. Okay, now David, Tokyo. You in this Beatles jacket, I really appreciate. But I know it's your band jacket. You know, I see you. Now, Tokyo is a mood eating his food, having this conversation with Julie, who needs to put her food down so her brain cells can activate and create another lie in order to save herself. It's the fact that Julie didn't apologize for the position she put Tokyo in the words and how she sort of basically blamed her bruises on her. And while she was appreciative of him helping her out, he should have just left me alone to rot in a ditch. So it's now his fault.
This was so problematic because had he not done something, y'all would have said you white woman Julie would have been like, well, we're rooming together. Why didn't you help me? I was left in a ditch. Meanwhile, Tokyo had gone out of his way from the very beginning because nobody wanted to room with your crazy ass and was like, I will room with Julie. And he's saved you. He's helped you consistently since he listened to you when Melissa went off on your ass. He listened to you when Danny went off on your ass, and you threw him under the bus the first minute you could. And then want to be like, well, why doesn't he want to room me? And we're like, bitch, because you are violent and you are dangerous and you are crazy.
And weaponizing words are just as powerful as a bullet going through somebody's shin. I'm telling you that right now. Because
violence isn't physical.
I have seen a lot of friends of mine get put in jail behind people like Julie.
Rosewood, fucking Florida, girl. Rosewood, fucking Florida.
Julie, get out my review. Because you know I brought that up, bitch. I was like, Julie is basically the movie Rosewood. If you haven't seen that yet, there you go. It's very that energy.
It's girl, very Tulsa, Oklahoma. How about that? Like,
not the Wall Street Massacre. Oh, we doing this today? You know they're supposed to get reparations. You know they're supposed to.
I mean, and if we really want to be fucking like for real, Central Park, the financial district.
Asia, you have homework today.
I mean,
Asia.
My sister had a history of lying on black bodies. Like, it's no shade to all of the white women have a history of lying on the bodies of people.
I said this in my review too. I said she's giving very much Emmett Till tease. Asia, listen, black person to black person, do yourself a favor, go watch that movie. Look up what happened history-wise. Go watch
Roseville,
the
Florida.
movie because it's going to touch.
It really happened.
Like,
It
I'm a
really
child in the movie theater with my parents. As you can see, they just brought us everywhere. We watched that at a very young age in the theater.
Mm-hmm.
I was upset.
Mhm.
And a lot of people.
Everybody was mad.
Whoa.
But yeah, you're right. But like the optics. So you have Tokyo is in this. Okay, I'm just like picture. Like I can imagine it was me, right? You are this black man in this space, and as far as we know, Tokyo's not gay. So he's just probably watching. You always got to make sure that you in the right area, giving off the right energy, because you don't want people to make any assumptions. He's watching his friend allegedly sit on the floor. She being drunk, she knocking shit over, she bumping into people. So I'm sure he was one of the first people to notice it and tried to step in to save you, not only from embarrassment, but from like potentially causing harm from yourself. And this is the energy that you give back.
He should have let me harm myself.
That still kills me, Blake. He should have let me harm. The logic in this is absolutely ridiculous. Ridiculous. And so what I really enjoyed about Tokyo is the whole, this is not going to be phased with me. I'm going to clearly speak my truth. That is not what happened. You have a different recollection of these things. That's your problem. It's not ours. It's all on camera. All of us were there. We all saw it. Julie, after tonight, it's either 100 or 0. And when Julie says, no, try to interrupt him. No, that's not going to work for me. Too bad. Too bad.
I'm telling you what it is.
I'm telling you what it is. And that's how it's going to have to be for me, because what you just did is put me in a very dangerous situation and my trust is gone with you, which then made Julie mad. And she got physically aggressive, threw her food down, did a Keely moment and wasted some food. Okay. Trying to get him to react to her aggressive behavior, which is what she was looking for to happen.
Think about no, you're right, man. Think about it, right? Imagine like somebody misconstrued and they're like, oh, this black man's attacking this white woman in the fucking club, and then it would have been a different story.
But Dooley, she said in the fucking car, y'all know Tokyo's impatient, right?
Yeah,
what does this look like?
She's creating the whole narrative. Like even when Tokyo was like, okay, so you were belligerent, I might have been a bit stubborn.
Yeah.
Stubborn
and belligerent are two different words. That's a whole different definition.
Not synonyms. So no. you are lying to yourself first and foremost, but then also to these other people who you don't think are as woke. And what you have is Jamie and Kelly who are like, I'm gonna let this bitch sit here and do what she's doing.
They're watching you dig a hole, and she don't even know it. We knew it when they came and told her the room change situation, because that's when it was like they didn't pay her. Oh, really? She got real catty. Oh, really? Like, yes, he's changing rooms.
Oh, and then when she was like, well, Jamie, can I room with you? And he was like, oh.
My chin will not be in between that strap. I will not put my chin down there. Girl, that was a fool. And then mind you,
harder than what it seems. Like I can't do that.
Like, honestly, Danny, I feel bad because this Paul situation was overshadowed by this wretched mole, this dirty ass hamster. Look at her. Look at the queens hugging each other.
And what was trash about this is Julie was trying to eavesdrop on their moment, and Melissa was like, "I'm gonna let them have their privacy."
Or when they was having that moment, and Kelly was like, "Ooh, girl."
Like Julie came out there, guys, can I come talk to you? This is for everybody. And Kelly said, I'm like, I know that's real. It ain't for me. It ain't for me. Like, but this was a sweet scene. I'm glad that there was some closure that Danny got, with Paul. I believe I've seen Paul in the club before. I know I've seen Paul in the club before with this same shirt and the same haircut and the same mustache. I know I've seen a couple of Pauls in this world, baby. Okay. He's giving me hairdresser tees, owns a nice salon, and it's really well established. There's a couple of people in Houston that are giving me just Paul. Okay. I've been on a few dates with them. All right. No, I take you on a good date now. Listen, it was nice. I'm glad they had this moment. It was a beautiful attempt. But back to Julie.
Oh, and this right here.
So this is how you tell on yourself and do it. So just, okay, for one, why are you in the hot tub and you're in the back yard of this house in New Orleans, which we all know them yards are not that big. So obviously it's right there with the house. You're talking to your husband just like you talk to your mama, telling a whole nother story. You basically say that you created all of this for television. You bit the bullet and got really drunk and made an ass out of yourself, but everybody's old and all of a sudden Matt and all the rest of them are trash. You said Melissa's never going to change after you just lied and said you apologized to her face, proving that your apology was bullshit.
Mess.
Period.
Mm-hmm.
Danny's old, always going to sleep. Dragged Danny, dragged Kelly, and Kelly heard it.
Kelly, she's
Mhm.
safer.
I was all of those things, and like
Told her
She
husband she was
keep-
going to sleep with Jamie.
that she keeps having these weird, like she keeps trying to force these like sexual moments, but everybody else in the house is aware of themselves and the way that shit look, and they're like, "Baby, no, get in the shower with me, Tokyo." No, bitch.
Newsflash.
Okay.
Julie, you're fucking ugly.
Well,
Newsflash. You're hideous. Newsflash.
I wasn't gonna say that, but she is a liability.
Yo, no, we can say it. We can say it. I've seen used condoms with better appeal than you sitting on the rims of trash cans, Miss Mama. You are a gas station bathroom, not worth the cleaning.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Welcome to my review, bitch, because that's how much I got into
Girl.
this motherfucker.
Ugly bitch.
Ugly bitch.
Girl, I wouldn't use a sandal to kill you, bitch. You know what I'm saying? As a roach, like that, it wouldn't even go there. Like that, like let's call it what it is, okay? I can't stand this lady. She's disgusting. You are a problem. You are a weaponized white woman.
And
What's
so
up?
this quote is what bothers me. Is I don't know how to make more good TV. Now, if you are trying to make a moment happen,
It ain't
the
gonna happen.
moments that are supposed to happen are not going to happen.
She need to go to Zeus with all this kind of energy.
She would get beat up. She can't go there.
You can't. They
They beat her up.
literally drag her. Literally.
But
And
you're
like-
right, Blake. Like by her, she's trying to contrive the moment, and it's taking away from the real fucking moments that are gonna happen.
Like, because the girls, like, also, they're all, what, 44, 45 years old. Like, people have real jobs, real lives. Like, Kelly's writing a book.
Consequences. There's
You
real
as a
consequences.
family, you have a family, you have children, you
A
have
business.
a husband. Like you actually, I don't know if she's in the yoga business. I don't know what Julie, her husband's in eyeglass wear. I hope that business isn't tank after this. I'm so serious.
Yeah.
You don't know how disgusting you look, you fucking fruit leather. Like, get out of here. I just can't take. I can't take her. I can't take this lady.
It's bad.
Like,
It also bothers me when people lie about things that are verifiable.
Like, you are on reality TV.
You are
They're filming you.
surrounded by cameras and microphones, girl.
they're filming
What
you.
do you mean?
They're filming you right now. Like, oh, take a
And
break,
what-
you guys. I'm in the hot tub.
She got the best edit, minus that time she looked like a demon in the club when she missed church the next day. On her season of Real World, she got one of the best edits.
Mhm.
And production now was like, "Oh no, bitch, we did too much for you last time. We're gonna show you exactly how you are right
I
now."
mean, because after those challenges, girl, you know, after she almost took someone's life, Veronica,
That's her,
excuse me.
Veronica.
You put some stuff.
When she unhooked the carabiner, yeah.
Mhm.
But even okay, but she has no outs, right? Okay, so let's just say she was so suave and so smooth, and the girls believe her. Eventually, the footage is gonna come out, girl, and they're going to see and hear what you did. So, like, you can't run or hide from it.
The real tea is she wanted to do the challenge all stars and this at the same time, and they told her she had to choose. So she chose this. That's how this even happened. They probably wouldn't have even have done this had she not had came. It would have went on to a different season. And in reality, I think if she went to the challenge, she still would have got dragged. There's way more black people.
Absolutely,
Oh, yeah.
absolutely.
Absolutely.
Nehemiah?
Oh, baby, I love him.
Oh,
If he asked me, I'm ready. I love Nehemiah. Nehemiah would beat her ass.
You're
Okay,
too dark
Alicia.
for Nehemiah.
I'm too what?
You're too dark for Nehemiah.
thank you. she'll
That was levels of shade, bitch, and I appreciate you for that. That's funny.
like, and we could go back on this last season of the Challenge All Stars to verify that I could probably get a pass with Nehemiah. I just have to be like, be one of these. Pink elbows. Like,
Not me having to bring my own paper bag to the challenge, bitch. Damn.
I can't stop. Yeah. Oop. So all in all, y'all, Julie told on herself in the hot tub. She is making TV. She's doing this on purpose. She dragged everybody in the household when she gets in their faces. You remember how I told you Julie does this victim thing where she gets the cup and she sort of rubs it a little bit like this, like, hey, y'all, like, how's it going? She's trained in this. Her mama taught her well.
It's historical.
It's violent.
It's historical. I read this. Okay, it's tangent, but it's related. But it was talking about like the history of violence of I don't even know how to explain it if you don't. But it's the history of violence of white women and how historically, because of misogyny and sexism, they didn't have the physical means to like make change with their white husbands who controlled everything, and so they had to develop other ways to make sure that their own means were met or kept. And so that has through the generations become things like this. That's the short version of it.
And not applying this to every white woman in the world out there, because some of y'all like to get hit with bullets that are never meant or intended for you. I've seen you in my comment section before. Hi, how you doing? But we're referring to this kind of Karen. This is Karen behavior.
I was reading a sociological paper about racism and the mechanics of how it's done specifically with white women.
Right, which is literally a paper that someone put as an opinion that was... Some people can't listen or read. Now, Julie is told that she is no longer going to have a roommate and that no one's moving in with her. And she, like we talked about, insisted that Jamie put his chin in between her thighs. Jamie's like, no. I like my wife. And Kelly's like, are you going to be okay?
When Jamie was like, it's really just more trouble than what it's worth, I was like, bitch, it's nothing for you to take a bag from one room to the next. You see her. You see her.
And you know it. And you know it.
Somebody in the comments mentioned Coral. I know Coral's at home like, bitch, I tried to tell you.
I don't wrestle bitches. I beat them up. Okay? One of my favorite quotes when Julie was like, come on, Coral, let's wrestle. And I'm like, you were just trying to engage in some sort of physical fight to where if you got hurt, you would have blamed this black. Stop it, Julie. And you were very much that girl during your season of The Real World too. Go on, Blake.
No, finish it.
No, I was gonna say, even when David was being an ass, you still were doing your stuff. Like we just, it was a different time in 2000. It was a different time, girl.
Although Melissa was on top of it in 2000.
Melissa should have got more credit than she got for her season. She did a lot of work.
She did a lot,
especially for David. And David Tokyo sees that now. That's why I see their relationship being what it is. Because he's like, I owe you an apology. I should have been there more for you. Should have. Because Melissa was doing the work. Like black women always do. The work. All of it. All right. Moving forward here. Again. You know we're going to have to nip this in the bud, right? Yep. You know we're going to have to get this together. And you know she tried to play you. Yeah, all of that. Here for
I'm glad you didn't swing. I felt grounded in spirit. Girl, I felt it too. Just like one of them conversations.
Let me stay in my body, Lord.
You know some shit went down when the black people got to go have a group conference.
Right. We got to sit on the side of the house, baby. We're not even in the gate anymore. We're out there on the street, low-key. I got to give a shout out to my friend Shecky and Rusty. They actually worked on this show as far as background production in the house and getting the house together. So I've gotten a couple of insider things in reference for this. A lot of stuff I can't imagine what the crew was feeling while they were watching this go down. But I did get a little piece. I don't know if I've been able to hold that camera correctly.
You just hear that, and the microphone goes
real
down.
talk. Like,
you see a pair of red shorts walk in front of the camera.
Girl, okay, what we're not about to do, right? This, we need to address this. That'd been the first thing I think. We got to address this. So listen, now,
Come
Low
on,
key,
Ayana.
Checky was like, let me know if you need to know it. I haven't even asked him yet because I'm just enjoying the show. But he's like, let me know if you want to know some stuff that happened or how we did that. But they did set up that house for them because it was completely different before they got there. And it actually is a Airbnb or VRBO situation at that house. Yeah, it's like one of those hotel rented spots where they actually can do per room or you rent out the entire house. So I was like, oh, that's interesting. So for those of you who want to go visit New Orleans, you might want to look that up on your rentals. It's available.
Skyrocketed, I'm sure.
Ayana said she would have dragged you. Oh,
Ayana would have been in prison after all this.
girl, like, did you see her the last challenge, bitch? That was so funny. She's like, and I ate your salad, and it was good.
But Ayana, or she was like, but Veronica, this is my paper. This is my paper.
Okay. I'm telling you. So Tokyo has a house meeting, whereas 22 years ago, they had a meeting for David. And Jamie, I'm so happy you brought that up. You said this is so dope. It's now Tokyo being the one that's like, let's get our asses together because this is a completely different person. Everybody but Julie has recognized this difference and change. Matt's there to, be a Christian. Danny is there, God, I already got my storyline out the way, but I got to be here for the rest of these kids. Kelly is mad. She had to sit next to Julie.
Look, she's red in the face. I know she is pissed.
She is mad.
She is pissed.
When it's open space right there between Tokyo and Jamie, she is mad.
Like, literally, look at the space between. Like, honestly, not that the black folks are on the score. But
that's during these situations, you gotta have your alliance on the side of the.
I'm here for Melissa sitting right next to Tokyo during this too. Like before you even interrupt him, I got him. Boo, and that's what happened. Tokyo addressed the situation. Julie tried to interrupt. Melissa checked her every step. Nope. We're gonna let this man speak. We're gonna get this out the way. What you did was wrong. We still haven't addressed this moment. The optics of the situation, Julie, and Julie once again. What are you talking about? I don't know what's going on. I don't even remember. She brought that up again out here. I don't even remember the full night.
It's so funny how your memory is just so
selective
and so fluid when people call you to the carpet.
I find it kind of so like if this was a therapy session, this is called sculpting and or modeling, and like the physical representation of the problem is right in front of you in this photo. You got the black people on one side. You got the white folks, namely Julie, on the other, and it starts to give you information about like how shit about to go down.
And while someone can be like, y'all make this about race, I want you to take a different approach in seeing the optics of the situation. I'll give you an example. Jack Harlow, or whatever the fuck his name is, was dressed like Colonel Sanders. Also we can just go ahead and say Leonardo DiCaprio and Django Unchained if you really want to go there. And because of how inebriated he was, he had to be picked up and carried over the mud so he wouldn't make his shoes dirty. But he was carried by black men in a very racist looking outfit.
It was weird.
While we know Jake is not like that for what we know of him, the optics of the situation is stressful. It's like, now there are all these people there and not everybody is that. So who are these? And wait a minute. And why are you dressed like, and how come you wanted to give, I got a bunch of slaves in the back. Like, what's going on here? It just gave me very much, this skull is thicker because it's of the lesser variety. Oh, that scene. One of the Quentin Tarantino movies I can't go back to after the third viewing because I enjoyed it the first time because I was like, yay, we won at the end. But at the same time, it's like, I got to watch this all over again and see all this and that fight and the no. But you remember the black man manhandled you.
I don't remember sitting cross-legged on the floor. I don't remember security telling me to leave. I don't remember falling face down onto the cement and then running into a lemon tree. But I do remember that this black man put his hands on me. And what I also know is that I don't like to be touched.
Can I also give another example of her pointedness towards Tokyo? Tokyo introduces himself as Tokyo. She brings up Mario Kart.
What?
First episode. Bitch, come on, Julie. Like, she was like, oh, what's her name? Tokyo. Okay, well, we'll have to go there and drive the Mario Karts. how are you with Japanese people, Julie? Like and Asian people at this point? Because I'm like,
Tokyo, Japan, Mario Kart. That was the line of thought. That's interesting.
it's a history.
Long time.
Yep. I called her a bigot, a racist, and all that in my last video. I said, and to say it clearly, there's enough out there to verify this. It's not like I'm making this up. Allegedly.
If it walks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it just might be a duck.
It might be a duck.
If it coos like a duck, if it clacks like a duck, and if it walks in a clan like a duck.
I just look at the material.
It was wait, who gave the duck noise? I'm so mad.
I mean, you're right, Dejan. You're probably right because she went to BYU, right?
Oh, where was her first time meeting Black people?
No, it wasn't because she said there were Black people at BYU on her season.
We don't believe her. It's giving me very freshman year meeting. Oh my God.
I mean, she didn't call them Black people back then. She called them what her mother told them to call them.
Jigaboos.
Mudhut people.
Spades.
ERs.
ERs.
COs, what? No.
Y'all know y'all got the extra bone in your foot.
I bet she would have a good time with Candace Owens, though.
They would kiki. They would live it up.
Everything that she wants to say about Black people, she could say in front of Candace, because Candace hair alone lets you know she doesn't give a fuck about her own culture.
I mean, you could tell by her hairline. You always can.
Tar babies. Oh
and this will have limited monetization again on this video. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. Guarantee it. I can see it now.
Wow.
Hold on. There's Black people at BYU and Black professors, the regular TikTok talking about how racist this is. Nine Tails, when did TikTok come out?
Pandemic.
Okay.
Before that.
So Julie was in college when? 1999, 2000? Okay. I want you to think about 20 years ago, if you can, and 20 years from now. I hear you with that TikTok. That's cute. I'm talking about back then.
Back in 1997.
When social media was not that girl. Okay.
We had ICQ, AOL, and Yahoo Chat. And
Facebook hadn't been even invented at this point. So, like, you really need to think about that. It's a bit deeper than what the girls, like, oh, it's racist. Oh, yeah, it is now. But, like, think about it then. Think about stuff then. Like, I hear y'all now when we talk about shit that's racist, and it is. But, like, go back a little bit when there was not as much of a social media backing of things. We couldn't find folks jobs. We couldn't find their actual names and stuff and call folks out. No. People used to run around the streets and just say whatever the fuck they want, and they still do. Okay. But it used to be way more prevalent.
At this point, the extent of social media would have been AOL chat rooms. AOL chat rooms would have been what was happening.
And even then, no one would have done anything about it. Like, you would have reported it and been like, oh.
Like
Yahoo. Yahoo Groups was
2000. No, Yahoo Groups was there because I was in a few Yahoo Groups.
I was too.
In 98, 99.
I was too.
But we had like Mi Gente and Black Planet at that time.
Oh, I had Black Planet. Yeah,
I had Black Planet.
You don't buy Yahoo Groups. Nasty. Okay.
I had a Mi Gente too.
I never had that.
Trash. That was the budding of your trash.
I'm not trash. I just know.
I had like I was like in the early days of BGC when it first got like created. And
Brown.
Yes, I remember that before that blue in the.
Do y'all remember XY?
Yeah. I do. Oh my God! Wasn't it like a magazine that was also like a dating site?
XY and XY magazine.
Yep. Oh, we're platinum gays. Well, no, we're gold gays. The platinum gays, y'all were there for the other stuff that we were. Y'all paved, okay. The Billy Porters are part of the platinum gays.
They was at the rest stops.
We'll be platinum soon enough. Well, not soon.
Give me another 20 years.
No 20. No 20. Where have you been? Okay, sorry. White Hot was a good doc to explain racism at the time. Abercrombie and Fitch documentary.
I watched it. I lived.
I can't believe I used to wear Abercrombie and Fitch. Like, but then again, I went to an all-white school. But then when I went to Westfield, it was like, girl, throw them clothes away. I was like, oh, thank you.
I never wore it. I just couldn't. They didn't make clothes.
I had to. When I went to the
Also
Woodlands
that.
High School, like I had to wear it because it was already like I'm the only black person in class, and I was black Matt because there was 2 Matts that were in the class. So it was Matt, not white Matt, no, just Matt, and then black Matt. I was very happy when I went to a more colorful school. Like it was lots of black folks, lots of Latinos, lots of Asians. So good. It just felt right. How did I learn how to play spades? I learned from my Filipino friends at school. Yes, during free period. Girl, you don't know how to play? Sure, let's teach you how to play. They taught me 3 different ways. Then I learned a whole bunch of other ways to play after that when I went to New Orleans. That's when I really learned. Ooh, child, what's this? Oh,
in New Orleans, y'all the girls see me like, what is it? Joker, deuce, deuce. Like I don't play like that in Detroit. Joker, or ace down.
Yeah, you're right. Big Joker, little Joker, or ace down.
Well, no, what about the 2s though? There's some 2s that sometimes end up being high, and then also you don't play that way. Dooley, you saw the rules in this house when you came up in here. You know them 2s is high up in here. I did. 2 of them. The other 2 have been.
They're on the wall, so no one misunderstands.
That's right.
They're there.
That was a right.
Hold on, Pharaoh Kitty then put Julie's face on Marjorie Taylor Greene.
And the award goes to.
I want to retweet that, but that's a little spicy.
Farrell, not that you reading all the way in Australia on a Monday, bitch. You know it's the next day for you.
It's a little spicy. I don't know.
That is too
I'm
good.
gonna save it though. I'm gonna save it.
I had just got my little notification from my favorite nail spot that they're doing a little. They got me 20% off if I come in Monday through Thursday. So I'm about to get my nails done before DragCon, so I can be my Blake.
My feet done.
I gotta get my Blake fantasy and get my nail colors together. I'm gonna do a little. I think I'm gonna do pink on these 3 and black on these 2. I'm feeling it. I don't know why. Pink and stink.
Wait, and then not the Julie's face on a toilet in a rest. This is funny. You're funny.
Oh, I mean, she is gas station bathroom tease. Like, needs a key. It's not free for everybody to go into. Okay, I think we're done here with this one. I'm so sorry, y'all. I'm going to do a little light moment for Moon Knight and Multiverse of Madness because Julie needed all of that hour of dragging. The first 3 episodes, it took me a second. The last 3 I was here for. I will catch season 2. I thought this was actually entertaining, and I was happy it didn't really have anything to do with Doctor Strange or Wanda or anything like that. More so with the internals, if anything. But yeah, I liked Moon Knight. If you're interested in watching it, you should. It's interesting on a cerebral level. Yes. Julie, you've seen this, haven't you?
I have.
You enjoyed it? Did you as well, Blake?
I did enjoy it.
I liked Moon Knight.
It does a lot of justice for the comics, which is a little more violent than what we got. But you know, oh yeah. And we kept asking about what was going to happen to that person that we saw at the end, and then they saved it for a moment, and I was like, "Word." Okay, I really enjoyed it.
They left a lot open for season 2. Don't do 6 episodes.
I don't feel like it should be on Disney because it is one of Marvel's more violent, like
darker series,
and so it should be on an HBO or a Showtime.
Well, allegedly Disney Plus is coming up with an adult section that's password protected for the because like you get Blade.
It's already there.
Baby, they ask me for my pen every time.
It's already up there. Yeah, I have to tell them that everybody on my list, which is like 7 people, are grown ass folks. So nobody need no pen here. Just let us see what we want to see. But yeah. Moon Knight's a good one. Enjoy it. But yeah, Disney, I get it. You're a family. No, you're not. No, you're not. But what I need for y'all to have happen is treat us a little bit better, because you do give us quality directors and some quality work, even though what you did with Florida is on some bullshit. And also that backing that you had. Come on, Disney, we got to work better. How dare you ask for gay days and do that with us, okay? But get a little darker, get a little grittier. Like, please, I love R-rated films. I rarely see a PG-13 movie. Doctor Strange was the first one I've seen in a long time. Like, Everything Everywhere was R-rated. Didn't even need to be. Well, let me think. Never mind. That one scene was a big jump. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness is, of course, the #1 movie this weekend. I went and saw this weekend as well. So is Dooley. Blake did not, so we won't spoil it. I know y'all wanted me to do a spoiler review of this.
I read the plot synopsis and everything that happens.
It's not the same.
That's not even close.
Girl, I don't mind spoilers. So if you're gonna spoil it for those girls. Like, I'm not gonna be pressed.
I'm not gonna do it for these fans up in this section who are like, Maddie, I was gonna go see this tonight. Please don't spoil this for me. I will say my one complaint about the movie is that I wish it was longer.
You wanted them to flesh out aspects of the story.
Because 2 hours and 6 minutes? No, bitch, that was a 2:46 movie. That needed another 40 minutes of
I can see that.
Especially because of like some deep stuff they just threw at you, and you're like, oh, and it's like, oh my God, we're not gonna give this time, we're not gonna give this a moment to breathe. No, we're just right in it. It's like, okay, which I got my life, but like I wanted it to be a little bit longer. Now, personally, I still like Doctor Strange series over a lot of the movies. I'm not a fan of the military aspects of a lot of the Marvel films. They don't drive me. I want the sorcery shit. I want the magic. I want that poof, pow, boom. You want to know what happens to a toad that's struck by lightning? Give me that. So I enjoyed it personally. I was not disappointed at all. I just wished it was longer. That was my only issue.
I liked it. I would give it maybe an 8 or 8.5 out of 10. The issue is that Americans are not smart, and when you be talking about science and multiverses and dimensions, people get very easily confused. So they had to take a certain perspective when trying to explain that to make it very easy to understand. But when you have to boil something down like that, you lose some of the like nuance of it. So I think that's why some people were just like, "What?"
Because high key, it's borderline a horror movie, but you could tell, like, had they kept whatever they kept in, it would be a full on one. Trust, because there were some graphic scenes I was not ready to see. I was like, "Oh, we're doing that today? Okay." Like, there was a couple of.
I saw it in IMAX 3D.
Yeah, I saw it in IMAX. Had that good old D-row right here. So up in person, honey, when that whole scene happened and everybody in the movie theater was very upset. There's a preview of something that was spoiled online where somebody is laughing at the part, but not in my movie theater. Everybody was upset. Like, girls like, that's not supposed to happen. I'm like, is it? Because yeah, but I thought Wanda was like my favorite part of the movie, next to just Doctor Strange in general, or at least a version of Doctor Strange that I fell in love with. Oh my God. That last version was the tea. So yeah, it was good for me. I liked it.
It makes sense that would be a horror movie though. Sam Raimi is like good for horror.
And you could tell he was trying his best to keep it that way. And there was I jumped at 2 parts in particular. I was, oh, you got me. Oh, it scared me.
Was it when Wanda came through the puddle? Yep. I was afraid of it, but I was like, oh, bitch, they for real about this.
Because it let you know, oh, by the way, she's a beast. And this is not going to be an easy one at all. But also, it was the fact that there was a scene, too, when this monster out of the blue popped up. And they really subtly played it off, y'all. You don't even know it's there until, like, ding. I'm like, oh, excuse me.
Hey, girl. And you was like, bitch.
Oh, I'm talking about all of us. Ooh, like this, like, oh, shit. Like, okay, don't do that. You need to watch WandaVision. You
probably
have to watch WandaVision before
it's
important.
It's imperative, actually. Let me just say
as much of a Doctor Strange movie, it's also a Wanda movie, and so if you didn't see WandaVision, you're gonna be like, what?
It's very much Doctor Strange, Scarlet Witch movie.
It would help if you watched Loki, but it's not necessary. It would help.
Not
but, like,
necessary, but would help with the conversations about the multiverse.
I mean, there were also a lot of subtleties. So, like,
Also probably
so in the third act, before he goes to collect the thing, when he's like, "Oh, I fought a war with such and such and so and so," like but you have to like have seen Loki to put it all together.
There's also 2 end credit scenes. Stay for the mid one. The last one is not necessary unless you're a fan of The Evil Dead, and you're welcome for me telling you that.
Which Sam Raimi did.
And I like sobbed a little bit. I was like, "Oh, that's a quote." I was like, "Oh," I was hyped because the guy next to me that smelled like cheese was like, "You know where that's from?" I'm like, "Yes, I do. I'm a nerd just like you, but I bathe."
Ooh, well,
on that note,
look like a whole toe.
Well,
that man was smelling and he sneezed, girl, and I nearly lost my shit. I said, "Do you not know we're in a box?" Like, we are in a box, okay? And all of your sneeze went boom, 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 and just hit all of us. Go see it. It was good. It'll be on Disney Plus in July in case you don't want to spend that money, because I know.
For $20.
Baby, that's a few meals for some folks. So, like, I get it.
Auntie Fee, okay? $3.30 for these ramen noodles I'm about to break up here.
She made that Kool-Aid chicken for Blake. I know how much you love Kool-Aid. I know how much you love Kool-Aid. Are you done? You still eat that Kool-Aid? Okay.
You need a place to stay in a week? I mean, I just...
See, there's
I didn't cancel my reservation yet, bitch, because I knew, because the vindictive bitches, girl, I'm trying to flip the script, bitch.
Okay, the problem was suspicious. I had a nice thing of popcorn. I only eat popcorn at the movies now because my teeth hate it, so I can't buy ones at home. I only get it at the movie theater because I know we got floss at the house. And I low-key ate all my popcorn prior to the movie starting. I have a really bad habit of just sitting there and just and I remember when he sneezed, it was in a quiet scene with America Chavez, and and it was like the lady behind me. Oh, also some lady touched my hair in the movie theater.
Yep. What?
She was walking in the row behind me and her knee caught my pony as it was sitting back. Or I'm sorry, I had my hair like out in a puff. So she caught it and it pulled it a little bit. So I was like, "Oh," and she was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Why did you need to touch my hair? I got it from here. You know what I'm saying? Like, I trust your jeans having less bacteria than your hands. So yeah, I had to shampoo and condition real deep that night. So yeah. How do I feel about their character? They need to be utilized in a different movie after this, because she has a lot to give for the next phase in the MCU. I'm gonna tell you that, but they need to give her her own thing or have her in another setup with something else. There needs to be more that we discover.
So, based upon the writing on the wall, I think they're setting up for Young Avengers, and so we'll see her again in like 3 years.
I'm excited now for the Marvel movie that's going to be coming out, the Miss Marvel movie now.
I think they're gonna pull those two together.
I think she's going to find her way in there, possibly because there was something that happened that was already alluded to with the Illuminati that was in the trailer. I can't spoil that. They already gave that goddamn part away. But somebody was up there, and it wasn't the one that everyone thought was from WandaVision. It was the one that and I was like, oh,
the girls had that all wrong. The girls thought they knew.
This guy was like, "That's Monica." I'm like, "That's not Monica, baby." But keep pressing it. That's so not Monica, bitch. But like, it's a whole other universe.
Thought they knew. The girls thought they knew.
The fact that we had Miss Mama talking about this ain't 616, this is 80 something. I was like, oh shit. Oh, anywho, let me stop talking about it. Go see it. It was actually interesting, especially if you're in the Marvel world, but see WandaVision first. It's actually a really good bump or precursor to the film. And it's actually it's really good. It's a really good bump.
Speaking of keys.
15 minutes. Open doors. So listen, May 15th, RuPaul's Drag Con and Drag Queen merch is going to have a lot of people at their booth here. Mira Mango, also another YouTuber, is going to be there as well.
Oh, Mira going to be there?
Yeah, she's also gonna be at the same booth as us, but at a different time. So we're gonna make sure to give her our love.
I want to meet her.
Yeah, we're giving our YouTubers love now. I'm gonna see all my YouTubers out there. If I see you and you're a YouTuber, and I know you,
Is Bessie gonna be there? Bessie coming?
I don't know if Boosie's coming. I like to call him
Boosie or
Boosie.
Bussy?
I call him Boosie.
Boosie,
I say
Bessie.
Boosie. I like Boosie. It feels more French. Boosie. But you know, we're gonna give some love. Anywho, May 15th, 10:30 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. The panel is gonna be there, y'all. We're gonna be filming off and on. We're probably gonna film a little small something while we're there. It won't be a live. I'm just gonna tell you now because music's gonna be bumping all over that place. I ain't losing my channel over that. I am not. But we will be filming little things here and there. Mimi is not designated camera person. She made sure to tell me that on the phone today. So she will be filming a couple of things. I'm going to try to have another friend of mine come in and help out with this one too. We're going to be meeting y'all. We're going to be doing a whole lot of stuff. Y'all want to kiki, talk about some things, that and that, taking pictures, all of that kind of stuff. Okay. So like by all means, y'all, please come and join us. It's going to be myself, duly noted under here, duly underscore noted. We got Blake Keisha San Diego. She ain't never gonna let you follow her, but you can catch her there at the catch her there at DragCon. You can climb C Dickie's tree. You cannot climb him unless he tells you you can. Not while we share in that hotel room. Not Jamar gonna be there. You can give him all the eye contact you want. You can just stare at him. He'll stare right back. Yeah, Mimi Cherry is gonna be there too. So by all means, get your love with some Mimi. All of that. Everyone's gonna be there except for Justin. Unfortunately, we're not gonna have Justin there. We'll have him next time. We're gonna catch him in the next DragCon. Okay, but the whole panel gonna be there, including other members and other members. Okay. My JV squad and my varsity. Is y'all going to Black Girl? Yes, we will be there with bells.
We all got VIP. We all got VIP.
We're there for the after party too.
I know VIP is better.
It includes an after party if you get the VIP. Look at me, Vixen. You see what I'm doing this promo, girl? Black. But yeah, we're gonna be at the Black Girl Magic LA show. I'm excited to see the show. I haven't seen a couple of the queens on the cast. I'm excited to see Shay's daughter. I have never seen her perform live, so I'm like, okay, this is gonna be cute. I'm here to see whatever Carrie of the Colby Jack Cheeses gives. I'm here to see Miss Cornbread turn out as usual. Heidi's gonna be performing there, baby. Who else gonna be there? Jasmine Masters. So you know we're gonna get some Patty. It's gonna be a good time. Am I going to the Mo Heart party on Friday?
Let me text her and see, can I go to that party?
Include my name in that text. Since
I was like, if we hook it up,
literally the last time it's been a little second since I had texted my sister since I gave her my address to mail me something. So yeah, go ahead and include me in that one. I will trust me. It's coming when I see her. When I see her in person, I'll be like, "So what was that for? Did you forget? Like, were you sending me something, girl? You're not been thinking someone hacked your account, bitch." But seriously, though, I know Mimi's got tickets to go to the Mo Heart party. I'm not sure she's gonna be able to make it. She's gonna have her dog with her as her support animal. So you know, Honey's not gonna be on the floor with us on Saturday or Sunday. I believe you'll probably, if you do get to see Honey will be there Friday when Mimi is coming into town and all that kind of jazz. So anyways, May 15th, the panel booth number is 940. Okay. You may see some what is it, the exhibitors passes? You may see them on folks. We don't get to keep them. I'm to get to that now, but we will have them for the time being, so we have that floor little space. Of course, I'll be rocking my press pass. I'm not even getting the pass because the press pass apparently counts for that. I was like, oh, okay. So if you see us out, just give us a hi. Don't be afraid. All the love to you. I can't wait to see y'all. I'm just gonna tell you this now. I can't wait to see every one of you, whoever's gonna be there, all of you. Okay. Once we get there, I'm getting there Thursday. Dude's getting there Wednesday. I think Blake's getting there Thursday too. This is how my content's going to go on this channel. All right. Glad we got that out the way. I'm going to be running around LA. If I get on a live, it'll be in the hotel room. I kid you not. And it's going to be with me with a bonnet on and a good old face mask and telling you about the day. I'll be taking pictures nonstop. I will be taking videos nonstop. All of that. So please don't go anywhere during this time. Give it a couple of days for this channel. Like, it's just Maddie's getting a whole bunch of content. That's what I'm doing. So give me that. I'm begging y'all because I be getting, you didn't post nothing. It's like, girl, I'm at DragCon. I'm trying to get
We're
content
busy.
for y'all.
We're busy, girl.
So I will be at DragCon 13th through the 15th. I'm going to still be in LA. So if you're still out there Monday and Tuesday, catch me out and about. I'll be in Vegas from Wednesday till Friday, back in Houston Friday night, 11 p.m. to immediately get to an All-Star 7 review. That's how dedicated I am to this channel and y'all. So please don't take this little break as Maddie's done put this. No, baby. I'm getting shit together. I'm getting content for your ass, okay? It's not a ponytail, but I swung it. All right. So booth 940, Sunday, May 15th. DragQueenMerch.com. Don't forget you can get some merch on DragQueenMerch.com if you can't see us at DragCon, or if you want to wait till you get to DragCon to purchase merch, holla at your boy. We're going to have some there with, I think, a QR code scan, as well as we may have some samples available directly there. I already sent these two a copy of the email in reference for how certain things are going to go. There you have it. We're going to be there early on Sunday.
Ma'am.
I sent a little screenshot of it.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Latrice just announced that she's doing Vegas Live this summer too. Damn, I wish she was there when I was at. Girl, TKB, Jada Essence Hall, and somebody else are gone for Roxy, Jasmine, and Ginger. And I'm still gonna get my life, but I was like, oh, I wanted to see Jada so bad perform. But I'll see her at DragCon, so it's no tape. All right. Wait. I think y'all got the confirmation it ain't happening. What's not? I missed it.
Oh, talking about Liam confirming that there's no panel next Sunday. That is correct. We will be in another state together with people in person.
Yeah. And mind you, like, I'll be very real with you for that Sunday. And I know this is definitely going to hurt my money on this channel because YouTube likes consistency, but I'm going to have to take that blow because I got to get the content. There would be no possible way, unless when we first got there and we had our mic set up and everything and there's no music happening, for us to really go live. Plus, the Wi-Fi in the convention center is absolutely trash, including phone signal, like the lowest bar.
It's rough.
So like, even when I was asking for the speaker, like the people who I'm talking to with Drag Queen Merch were like, the Wi-Fi was trash last time we did it and the speakers weren't working. So do you have any ideas? I'm like, well, I'll try to figure something out. If I'm lucky enough, I'll have something posted with maybe some clips of us doing things, but more than likely you won't see anything till Monday from me. And it'll be like a small recap video before other videos get posted. Yeah, I'll be posting few things, small stuff. Oh, and I will be still doing the Espana review on Monday, but I'll be doing it by myself. Mimi won't be with me, and it'll be green screen. It'll be a quick 15-minute video. I'm still working, bitch. Okay. I'm done yelling at the TV.
Man yells at TV.
A vlog. If you are as a high value male, why are you vlogging?
I will be posting stuff again. Just be on the lookout on Instagram, on Twitter. Be on the lookout for Dooley's pages. Don't follow Blake. That kind of bill. You know what I mean? So
we'll be
yeah,
around. At least two of us will be together at all times. It's likely.
Yeah, Dooley had made that very clear. Because like, if Mimi's not going to be with me and she's off to a panel, then Dooley will probably be walking with me. Then we'll be at a different panel. It'll be a lot. Then Jamar may be with me. See, Diggy may, like, there may be packs and they'll be spread out. Okay, either way, it's gonna be like a sneeze in a box. We're gonna go everywhere, except for the places we're not gonna go. All right. I have 5 people I know. I'm just gonna be like whoop and whoop and whoop and no and whoop. Like, I gotta pass by these folks to get to people I like. I'm like, oh no, it's gonna be a lot of whoop. Like, no, you said some shit and I heard about it. So no, not you. Next. My friend told me that you said this about me. So next, yeah, a little bit of that's happening here. But there you go.
Don't bring that. That's not the energy for the weekend. Don't bring that over here, y'all.
Because it won't be reciprocated. Like, I walked with Jake Yonsei while people were doing oink noises to him. Y'all ain't gonna do that.
That happened in 2019. I was there too. Yeah.
Y'all ain't gonna play that with me, girl. I'm gonna catch you outside. Trust me. I ain't gonna get you in the building because I'd like to still be there. But when we get outside,
I fight.
I was gonna be like with ooh and all. Ooh, that's not a good combination.
It's not gonna be what you want. I promise you that much. And if you think you that girl, trust me, honey, I've been her already. I'm the woman in that relationship. So check it out. We're coming there with love. We're coming there with kindness. We're coming there with a little shade, but not to be full on shade. It's about meeting y'all. It's about meeting our favorite people. It's about giving back. It's about being entertained and having a good fucking time. We're all on vacation here. I'm in the smallest form of my vacation while I'll still be working, but I'm still gonna have a good damn time with my friends. So yeah. See us at Black Girl Magic live or see us at DragCon. Duly social medias.
We're gonna just keep it real simple. Linktree.com/Duly__noted. Everything you need is there.
Awesome. Blue Rubia.
Instagram Rowley B or barf_1 or Twitter BA Rowley86.
Awesome. Thank you. I was trying to think of another Pokemon. Didn't happen. All right. I'm tired. I'm going to bed. Let's see here. M, thank you. Bon voyage, Matty and Le Panel. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, it was like when Jake had some haters.
That was being real mean to him.
It wasn't like a whole bunch of people, though. It was like this one particular just group of weird looking folks. Just weird looking folks. Sad people. And it was what really made it sad is Jake told me, he was like, I knew them. We were in a Discord chat. They were my friends. And this is how they're doing me. I was like, wow. It was so fucked up. But honestly, if I'm being real, that was nowhere near the love that he got during that entire time we were walking there. Bitch, me and Jake Johnson was running around and it was like, ow! Because at the time it was my girl. I told him I better see him while he's in LA. My little put and pop. Okay. Everywhere at Matty Rants, except for Twitter, which is at the Matty Rants. Patreon for $1 hair. Cameo for a few. I gotta go before something plays. Hold on, y'all. We gotta go. You know where to find me. It's in the link tree in the description.
You can just hear.
I was like, is Armando Rizzo about to start screaming?
I'm gonna try it. It's one of the cooking videos I watched. Thank you.
Oh.
She's such. Do you need a place to stay? I'm glad you kept your hotel room.
Y'all heard this, y'all. When I take him to small claims, just know that it's right here on video at the 2 hour and 31 minute mark in 55 seconds.
I'll see these punks in a couple of days, and I'll see y'all on the internet tomorrow. I got to go. Too much. Girl, Miss Bonnet and it. I hate y'all hoes so much.
It's actually probably Boy But Double XL.
Oh, still not mom.
Good night, everybody. I've had it. Thank you, Nikki. We appreciate you, love. But I gotta stop them now. Girl. They gonna go on forever.
Bye, y'all.
Bye.
Bye.
Mm-hmm. Our pictures are speaking. I don't know. No, bye, y'all.
Listen. Yeah.